Hello everyone, welcome to the Lost Shipyard. I am your host, but not your DM. Nitsify, I play Ryuzuka, the Durla. That's it. That's all the information you get, nothing else. Fuck you, you don't get to learn my class. We also have one of our other players, and one of the other hosts. Or co-host, I guess, kind of. I don't know how else to put it. Dylan. Tic-tac Dylan.
Hello! By the way, fun fact, Super Mario Galaxy 2's Boulder Bowl Galaxy Prankster Comet level fucking sucks. The real ones would get that reference. Anyways.
So, do you play as Mario?
Shut the fuck up.
So, who do you play as?
Mario!
Alright, John's dead, everybody. And then
Let's go!
we also have our DM and other host, Acrid.
Hello.
Yeah, he just woke up.
I'm fine.
Yeah. Recap, by the way. Last episode, in case you may have forgotten, and if you did, you're not a real one. For real. I say that as I was having to re-remember what we did. In the last episode, we went to Heavenir and we went to go deal with some stuff over there. Specifically, a boss fight. We also were accompanied by Genio's group as well. They went to go deal with some of the other threats that was within the town. But essentially, we recovered Yavina's follower that got corrupted. We saved the other samurai that was corrupted, the samurai friend. And we murdered a bull. We also found the book for the mine, so he's off our back now. And I think we're on our way to Davenport, I think it is.
Yes.
Wasn't there something else that we were supposed to be doing in this town? Right, there's a person that was missing in Heavenir, wasn't there? In Heavenir?
Yeah, and John Shawnery found them, I think?
Let me see. Did we ever find them? I know John Shawnery did something, and then they died a brutal death. What did John Shawnery find? Did we ever get to that?
I told him to look for the missing person, I think? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, because that was like the only person that you actually knew what they looked like, so that was like the only thing you could really tell him to go look for.
Yeah.
Did we ever find them?
Yeah, I definitely used John Shawnery.
Yes.
We did.
If I'm remembering correctly, y'all knew where she was. Y'all went and got her.
Okay.
Because John Shawnery found her. It was like, she's right over here. Whoa. And then died.
Okay. Right, no, she was just like incapacitated or something like that, if I remember right.
Yes.
Yeah, but she wasn't corrupted.
That's right.
It was literally just the simple process of walk over, grab the bitch, and walk out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right, yeah. Did we have, I know Yavina grabbed the samurai, and she brought him to the domain. Did she grab the random? I don't think she did.
You could probably ask her to.
That might be smart, because she probably has, like, destroyed sanity. She probably doesn't have much left.
Yeah.
So yeah, it wouldn't take much and she'd disappear. I'm gonna be honest, yeah, no. It really is that thing of it being like, God damn it. Takes a new random person.
Oh man. Alright, well. I mean that's about yeah, we ran into Hectos. That's a funny thing. That's something that happened. We ran into some guy out of lightning. So we're supposed to run back into rendezvous with him in Havencourt as well. There's a lot of shit that's supposed to happen to Havencourt.
Yeah, down. I'm gonna like get like
Davenport.
a quick reminder of my past there.
Yeah, John's memory. We're supposed to run back into Hectos with his god friend Arkin, sorry, apologies. Is there there was something else, wasn't there in Davenport, or am I wrong? I don't see it on my list if there was.
There's a pair of twins that are missing.
Right, that was a later development that we found
girl.
out. That's why I didn't get written down.
Yeah.
There's a pair of twins missing. There's there's John's mind thing, and also John, you technically got a weird hint last session that when y'all get back, the Solar King will have something for y'all to do for him.
I do remember that.
It was like a weird, like, his way of being like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna throw it on you immediately, but I do have a thing, yes. Like,
Gotcha.
like, he will have a quest for y'all, so.
I mean,
Fair
he's
enough.
nice to just like let us like wait for us to do all this shit first.
I
Yeah, no,
appreciate it. We
it's
still got to go talk with that anomaly at some fucking point.
True.
I mean, there's also just the thing of literally, like, as far as y'all can tell, his ship is just sitting there, so y'all don't know what's going on. What y'all don't know is that he's literally having to wait for his forces to show up.
Fair.
Because shit ain't instantaneous, motherfucker. It takes time to move resources across galaxies.
Oh man. Yeah, that checks. That checks. But yeah, I guess we just need to make our way over there. I don't think we got to Davenport, have we? Like, we finished off in the town of Heaveneer, right?
Yeah.
Aye.
So y'all were able to, and also there's a y'all are aware that there's a group walking around, and y'all did not run into them.
Yeah, we haven't.
So they might be in Heaveneer,
They might be.
or they may have wandered off to another city. So
Kind of hoping they have, because I want to have more amount of slots to deal with that. Otherwise, I'm going to start pulling on my life force.
but truly, are they worth it? Just kills them.
Man, I'm going to start doing cure wounds on myself.
Listen,
Cure wounds.
if it works, you know. Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah.
How far is this shit? It's really just 2 days. All right, let's see. How's these
Yeah.
2 days go?
Goes catastrophic. Am I able to long rest then?
Yes.
Cool.
So you guys can long rest both of y'all's sheets, get all your information back.
Yeah. I didn't really get hit or anything, but it would be good to have my mana slots back.
Oh yeah, no, I understand. I get it.
I can use John again.
Yay.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum,
Okay.
bum.
So as you guys would start to, you guys would be walking for the 2 days, and y'all would get pretty lucky. Like nothing really happens. Like y'all would kind of see, y'all wouldn't really see much moving around you guys.
Got an idea.
Okay.
Can John do a backflip?
That's his own rights. Like he can.
I'm
if he
volunteering him. I'm volunteering him to do a
Hey,
backflip.
hey, Acrid, I got
wants-
hey, Acrid, I got an idea too. Can Ryu do a front flip?
Yes. Watch.
All right. All right, both of you, performance.
Well, that wasn't that 20.
Alright.
God damn it.
To be fair,
And for me-
that's pretty damn fitting for the jester.
That's a 30-11.
Okay. So the way I'm gonna canonize this is John is talking about how John, you're talking about how you think you can backflip better than Ryu can front flip. And Ryu doesn't say much, but there's just that quiet no. No, you can't. No, you can't. Alright, you know what? Fuck you, bitch. Do a flip right now. Let's go. And just... The thing is, John, you, like, do this, like... Kinda, like, half backflip. Like, if you were a normal person, you would fall on your neck. But... because you're a fire person, you can kind of twist your body kind of weird and land it. you met the DC to land a backflip. I'm just
Let's
letting you know
go.
that. Like, you barely land a backflip. Meanwhile, Ryu does like a triple front flip over you as you're doing this, and then just lands it flawlessly and just keeps walking.
John would just sort of kind of catch up to him a little bit and says, "So, anyways,
Mm-hmm.
can I confess something, Ryu? Since I'm about to, if everything goes well, learn a bit about my deleted memories,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be a little honest. I'm kind of nervous. Maybe even a little scared.
I mean, you are having to re-remember your entire life. I would imagine that would proc some form of anxiousness to a light degree at the very least.
Yeah? Plus, I have no clue who I used to be.
I mean, for all you know, you could be learning something that's just embarrassing. You never know.
I mean, that could be nice if it was like something small, like
You killed your pet
like
hamster.
I don't know, I stole like a jar of cookies or something like that, and work my way up to the bigger
You-
stuff.
That could be. Maybe.
You fucking what?
He may have. I don't know. I don't know. It's like he might have killed his pet
I mean, I
hamster,
don't know
we
either. I mean, I'm kind of weird, so I'm just kind of grasping for straws at this point.
No, if I'm going to be honest, I doubt you probably have a pet hamster. You probably have more like a... I mean, considering what I understand is that your plane is just pure fire. Is there a fire hamster? Is that a thing?
Acrid, can I roll to answer that? Like a history check or something?
Go ahead, bud.
Okay,
Dude, I
just to
swear,
be
if
clear,
this-
history? Alright, 1 minute.
If there is, like, if this canonizes fire hamsters...
That's a dirty 18.
Okay, so, fire hamsters, not too much. The very rare occasional nitroglycerin butterflies, mayhaps.
Fair.
These
Okay.
butterflies that literally just fucking explode if you touch their wings.
I don't think there's anything quite like that, but do you know that nitroglycerin butterflies are a thing?
No.
Well, they are.
Why?
Huh.
Fuck if I know, man.
Can I become one?
You could try.
I
Psyche's
don't.
going to make an attempt.
I wouldn't exactly recommend it. I mean, they literally die when they touch something. Because they explode.
Whoops.
Fuck you mean whoops?
Damn.
I have questions.
Y'all look over and you just see like this half transforming paused mimic just sitting like, oh. Okay, she resorts back to her normal state.
I thought Saki was about to become a kamikaze or something.
She might, you don't know. It's one of those weird things because she's a greater mimic, she can become creatures. So,
Right.
nitroglycerin butterflies aren't off the table, but because she's an aberration, it might have odd effects.
It doesn't blow
Gotcha.
up, it just fucking absorbs your skin.
It's possible. It might just explode. It still might explode, but it doesn't actually damage her. It's just an explosion now.
Gah.
Entirely possible.
Possible, yeah.
Yeah, but okay, so oh boy, here we go. So there would be so as you guys would start entering the city, I don't know if there's any particular way y'all want to go into this study, but in general, I just kind of picture y'all kind of carefully making your way down the main road. Sneaky. Well, two things would happen, and I'm gonna need everybody to make a perception check.
I can do that.
I refuse. No.
Dirty
Alright.
22.
I got,
Oh.
sadly enough, I rolled lower than my passive, so I only got a, what was that? A 12.
Okay. You should be fine. Mainly because it seems that good old John's got you covered. With a 25, you said?
No, 22.
God damn. Still
Isn't that
fucking
a natural
high.
19 for you? Don't you only have like a +3?
No, thanks to the ring, I got proficiency
Right,
in
I forgot.
perception. The ring that I kissed, to be more specific.
Yeah, the ring you pissed off. You still.
Now, if the ring starts talking to me like a venom symbiote, oh boy, that's a hell of a second impression I gotta make on the fly.
Where the fuck? What the hell? Okay, fucking thanks. Fucking. Okay, so I can't find Psyche sheet
Oh,
for
I think
some.
Psyche ate it.
might have.
She must have. Cause there you are, you fuck. Mare.
I wouldn't put it past her.
Psyche ate my whole work.
Okay, so Agnes not getting an immediate nat 20. Thank God.
Not today.
Psyche, with your fucking +2. 30-17.
Nice.
So, John, you will become aware of all this you will become aware of both things, Agnes, Psyche, and,
John?
Ryu.
Ah, damn. I tried to reverse.
John, yeah. Ryu will become aware of the first thing that occurs. So, the first thing that would happen is you guys would see a thin line start to appear. As immediately just looking at it just by default, it's not really a roll. You guys have only ever really seen something like this once or twice before. And with this line in particular, the last time you saw something like it was when Zelvic Dawn appeared, i.e. the Bandit King.
Yeah.
And as you would see it ripple and open, you would see a person step out, or more fall out. He would fall to a knee as he would put his sword into the ground as it seems he's regathering his bearings.
Okay.
As you guys would see a new guy get dropped into this bullshit.
Alright. Grab your knives. Alright, we've got a guy with black spiky hair, a black mask with white teeth. Not pale skin, but still kind of white. And then like clunky black heavy armor with like spikes on the left shoulder pad. And when I say heavy armor, I mean like it's literally covered from head to toe. Like the only bit of armor that he's missing is a helmet. Like that's literally it. It is overly clunky armor. Also a black flowy cape that looks like it's pretty torn to shit. And a black sword with a red cloth that seems to be tied to the end of it.
Yeah.
John, I think John will probably be the first one to kind of go over and sort of offer his hand and says, pardon me there, but are you doing quite alright?
As you would see him look up as he has a similar, and Ryu kind of more noticed this immediately because he had to deal with Zelvic. He has that same kind of lack of awareness that Zelvic had as he's looking around.
Yeah.
So this guy might be from the same place, of just getting out of whatever place Zelvic came from.
Okay.
As he would take John's hand as a sort of like, all right, thank you, as he would pull him to his feet. As before he can respond, a different crackling appears.
Oh.
This one much less clean, much more violent, as it kind of is more like a lightning bolt ripping through reality.
Alright, I'm grabbing my knife.
As you guys would see this fucking thing come falling out, and it falls out. It looks like it is sending electrical sparks all off of its body, as it's just whirring and kind of buzzing loudly as you're looking at this thing.
If it wants to load. There we go. Alright, so we got our robot bunny. I literally was joking about this in my stream. Like, we need a robot bunny. And he got me one. It is a white robot bunny. Probably maybe a foot or two tall. Saying 2 feet is generous. I don't think there's really a good way to put it. It's an anthropomorphic bunny robot. So the majority of his base is white. There's no fur, obviously, because it's a robot. But like, there's like random bits of it that is like painted orange, like the toe bit area for the feet, near the wrist area where the palms are located. On the top bit of his ear goes from a white to a dark orange. The eyes are orange. Tongue is orange, weirdly enough. Don't know why they gave it a tongue. And the very beginning bit of separating the pelvis from the thigh, like that, the beginning bit of the leg part of like the robotic part of the rabbit is also orange, and then it turns into a white. Like they rimmed it around with orange and then changed it white. I also realized the tail is not normal, because it's not like a circle, but instead they made it a giant big block that's about the same size as like the thigh. So the tail's a little bit bigger than normal. And someone put a band-aid on its nose.
Yeah, so the way this thing looks right now is it doesn't look this friendly. As it kind of lands, as it is standing at a whopping, menacing, like, foot 11 inches.
Yeah.
Like, it's not very big. Its eyes are glowing red. One of its eyes are out, like the light is out. It is sparking wildly. As it looks like someone hit this thing really fucking hard with like a sledgehammer, effectively. Like it looks like this thing was in the middle of the fight before it got here. And now it's just confused and upset and angry.
That's
Gotcha.
fair. I'm gonna go over to it in medicine check.
I'm a medicine the robot.
Yeah, give that robot some Tylenol, Nitsify.
I mean, if we're being real here, we don't have any robots in this world. I don't think we would know what else to do with this.
Yeah,
Fair
that's
point.
fair.
Yeah.
Really, is it electricity? It's blood? It's
Is
just
it like a
weird
lightning
fucking elemental.
genasi?
It's like a weird elemental.
By the way, for the medicine check, 16 plus 5, 21.
So you kind of like... Okay, so you kind of like grab each side of its head and like look it around, like check it, like alright. And you see it like try and get out of your grip, but it has one tiny problem. It's got 2 arms, you have 4.
Yeah.
It's like head grapple, arms grapple. Now let me look at this eye socket of yours.
Yeah.
Like it looks like.
Dude, it's the most like real, just like, it's fine, don't struggle. I'm trying to see what I need to do to try and get you back up and running. Obviously, this isn't normal. You shouldn't be sparking electricity like this. I don't. Whatever you're saying, I don't speak that language.
Yeah.
I speak Sylvan. I don't speak gibberish. Oh, man.
So you're understanding something from this thing. It absolutely understands you, but you don't have a damn clue what it's saying. Like it just stops struggling and just powers down temporarily as you check it. As
I almost feel like that would be worse.
Oh, well, the good news is that would let them. Well, mainly it lets Ryu check a part on his on this thing's back that was sparking violently that he couldn't really check without risk of electrocution.
True.
So he's like, all right, I'm gonna push these two bits that look like they're supposed to be connected back together. It's probably fine. I'm gonna stitch you up a bit.
We'll figure it out. We need to get him
Luckily-
to the fucking guy.
Yeah, you guys
John-
gotta get this little guy to Zelvik.
Yeah.
John's gonna talk to the first guy that fell out,
Yeah.
and he'll just kind of open up by saying, "So, can you where should I start? Do you still remember your name at least?"
I remember who I was. I
Okay,
went by
that's
many
good.
names, but only one of them was actually mine.
That
I
being...
worked-
As he would reveal that the name that he was called was the Boar. That was what he was given as a title. However, he was also known by people as the Pilgrim Sentinel. But he would answer finally as,
But you can just call me Osman.
Okay, Osman, good to meet you. The name's John Sean, and he kind of, you know, the when he sucks in air with his teeth down, kind of like the, and he claps his hands and says, "Well, you're in the sort of normal plane of existence, and it is hell on earth right about now. Not to freak you out or anything, but several people are dying, and it's basically the apocalypse right about now."
But of course.
you just hear him just sigh, and you just see him grip his sword.
Because nothing can be easy.
Oh, and that's the truth.
As he gets up and picks up his giant fucking Odachi.
Do you know where you came from? I mean, you just sort of fell out of nowhere. It was like the world just birthed a random person.
I died in my world, and I went to a place known as Destelheim. I fought my way
Oh.
out of it, and now I just got free. And I got sent here, apparently, and was sent to you lot, I'm guessing.
Oh, hey, I technically died too, because we have that in common up top. And he offers the high
my God.
five.
I'm gonna need a persuasion check.
I feel like this
Okay.
is Moss using that dap up mechanic.
Yeah, no, really, because I should also mention, size-wise for Osman, he's like 7'3". Like
that's
he
a
is a
third.
giant person.
That's a 13, by the way.
Yeah, he'd give you a high five. There's definitely that moment where he's just confused on what you want, and then he's like, "Oh, okay." So that's still a thing. Like he's just like, "Yes, this is still a thing." Like, at least this world has that in common, type thing.
I died, but I fought my way out. Hey, nice, bro. Tap me up.
Him, not the way I expected the reaction. Fair enough, I guess.
After the high five, John will say, "Well, it looks like you dropped in a good area. That's Rio over there, the fellow with the 4 arms, grabbing that robot rather aggressive." Wait, why are you grabbing that?
I want to mention
you're
at this
really
point
grabbing
he
that
is
robot
holding the
aggressively.
robot. I want to mention at this point he has the robot upside down, as like he's checking his back. Like, all right, this looks just fine. As like you see him just pushing a piece of metal back in. We're like, yeah, this is supposed to be there for sure. Like it's just the most like I know what I'm doing.
John would actually call out and say, Ryu,
Yeah.
not to question your judgment, but you know what you're doing with that tiny orange thing, yes?
I'm doing the best I can as a doctor.
That's nice, buddy.
So as Rio would stop, you would see this little guy power back on. It looks fine. It's not sparking as badly.
Nice.
It's still missing an eye, but you know that's fine. as like you would see little orange lights glowing as it just sits there and kind of bounces side to side on each of its little feet.
Yeah.
As it would just go, as you're realizing, yeah, no, this thing does not speak whatever, it just speaks no other language other than what the fuck it speaks. As it's just saying what sounds like gibberish, but it's
Yeah.
probably words as far as it cares.
I want to mention something really quick. If I had gotten a low roll on that high five persuasion, Jontron is definitely would have just high fived himself. Or
I would have just had you like slap his chest. Like it was just like John really enthusiastically gave a high five. The guy just kind of moved his hand up.
Or like John Sean just like stands there for a while, so he just grabs his head and gets it to high five his.
Huh, that checks. As yeah, so you would see Osmond kind of look over at Ryu and now the bunny. Yeah, you guys get Robo Bunny.
Robo Bunny.
Yeah,
Let's
fucking-
go.
It's one of this.
Let's go. You can thank Zenless Zone Zero for that bullshit.
It will not be able to help for shit till y'all figure out what the fuck it's saying.
Yep.
As it is currently in a damaged state, but it does seem to be fine now. It's like, alright, cool. Ryu gave it temp health. Because he's not a fucking artificer.
Yeah.
Maybe that Bandit King might know something if I had to guess on how to fix
Probably.
it, hypothetically.
Yeah.
And more
The band-
Solana. We have two artificers after all.
Yeah, the Bandit King will definitely be able to fix it because he's a much more futuristic guy.
Yeah.
Hell, he works with mainly augmentations, but he still knows a lot about people, like working and fixing machines.
Mhm.
He fixed one of the elites, but the problem is he's not here.
Yep. So this thing's gonna just be broken till we get back, so.
It seems to be very willing to follow y'all, and as you guys would start moving and keep traveling, you would slowly see the little blinkers in its ears start slowly filling up.
Okay.
As it's moving. So it's doing something just passively as what's walking. So it's got some little gimmick with its ears filling up with energy.
Okay.
As it has 7 little lights that can light up, and you would see one of them light up as y'all continue to head into town.
Hell yeah.
As y'all get to find John. What do y'all want to do first? Look for the twins, find John's memories.
I really want to find those memories, I'm not gonna lie.
You know what we're looking for with the memories?
It was a magic sigil, if my memory is correct.
So, with the Lantern Keeper, with him saying it's a magic sigil, you're looking for one of his lanterns. Basically.
Got it.
I'm just gonna keep an eye out for both, and whatever I find, I find.
Probably
Alright,
same.
cool.
That'd be the smartest move.
Yeah.
So, let me see what's going on in this little town of y'all's. What's shit happening here?
There's like a whole marketplace. People are still selling things here, apparently.
No, buddy.
Come get your watermelon. The guy's just corrupted as hell, but he's still trying to make a living.
No, Mr. Osmond, the boy. Or the Osmond, the boy, just Osmond. I'm gonna go with just Osmond. How do you get that incredible looking sword anyways?
I had it crafted for me.
Cool.
Just a very U.S. He's truth.
I wonder
As he would just he's like,
Where I was from, I put it to use quite regularly, so I was given a blade that wouldn't break.
Oh, I used to have my own special super duper whooper magic sword as well. But now my arch nemesis stole it and also murdered me. So now I'm trying to get it back.
And that might be more of us. We might be more alike than either of us realize.
Really? That's nice.
I have a nemesis I despise, and I don't know if I'll ever run into them again.
Oh, do tell. What's this nemesis of yours like?
Absolute fucking bastard of a person that ran an organization that I was trying to dismantle.
Oh, really? My nemesis is, funnily enough, also the guy who started all of this apocalypse, so that's sort of why I'm working with everyone here. Goals are aligned. I also remember he laughs a lot. Also, he smells bad.
That last one seems
You have a
jaded
nose?
and pointed, but that's also a fair question. Like, it's just the most like he wouldn't say a bit. It's just the most just like psyche. Like, yeah, no way, you have nose.
John Shaw will just turn to look at everyone. He'll just say, I'm just going to let you all know right now. Don't think too hard about it. That is all I will say on the matter.
So can you taste?
Look, once you develop a taste for rocks, it's a little hard to stop.
Oh yeah, you
So
should keep
you
eating
like
things.
Yeah, you haven't eaten a rock in a while.
Okay, but to my defense, it's been a little bit of a roller coaster lately.
I mean, you could always try eating the bull.
Real.
Hmm.
After being nearly turned into an alphabet letter, shape-wise by that thing, I am staying far away from it after it's dead.
I mean, wouldn't you want to return the favor? Normally, there's the idea of killing the things that you eat the things that you kill, prey and hunter and all that.
No! No!
What about the whole,
I'll eat
fire
it.
consuming all type of thing?
I'll eat
Is that
it.
not something you follow? Recycle,
Yes,
we know
Lucky.
you eat it. We know.
Yes,
But I
Lucky,
want,
please
let,
eat
me,
it.
let me eat it. I want to eat it. He
Well,
finally
well,
hurt me. I
No,
want to eat
nobody
it.
stopped you. You could
Well,
eat the bull. That's 2
why
days
is this
ago
the-
now.
Why is my eating habit suddenly a discussion? Why are we talking about this?
I mean,
I
you
have no
brought up
idea.
the smelling thing and just kind of went down a loophole. As someone who likes to know the anatomy of everything that I plan to kill eventually, which is not the case, it's more the fact that I need to
What?
know how to be able to heal you. Knowing
Oh.
the anatomy helps.
Okay.
I-
you just hear Psyche just nodding like okay. Like, he's just agreeing with whatever Ryu's saying.
Look, I can personally promise you, as long as if I'm dying and you just set me on fire, we'll probably be good.
So you want me to set you on fire when you die? Is that gonna heal you, or is that just gonna cause you problems?
It should heal me. Probably. I mean,
Are you sure?
I made a fire. Why would I be hurt from fire, you know?
I mean, it might not hurt you, but it might just make you a bigger target. I don't know
wanna
how.
eat fire.
Are you sure
Okay.
it'll heal you?
I don't know, man.
Spur of the moment healing kind of matters.
I don't know, probably? Is that Osmond laughing?
Yeah, no, he's just laughing. Like, he just can't help but chuckle at this bullshit he's having to listen to. Like, I would have wished he was just stone silent the whole time for that. But just as this fucking, like, weird, slight threat, slight, like, concerned, like thought process is continuing. It is just that slow breaking down of like, what the fuck am I listening to?
Look, it's probably fine. But if it makes you feel better, when we get a good opportunity later, you can set me on fire or something like that. Or hell, ask my sister. She probably wouldn't mind. I don't know. I mean,
introduced me.
Okay, yeah, I guess that should probably.
I did send a letter out to let her know that she was gonna be going with the Silver Knight up to Merton. But that's
that
really all I could do because I never got to meet her, so I just sent out a letter. It's the best I could have done with that.
Osmond slowly nods like, yes. This is the correct
Right.
decision.
Osmond, while we're looking around for this lantern and people, did he fully explain to you the whole thing going on in this world?
I summarized it.
Based off my natural understanding of what I'm seeing, this is likely something to do with aberrations, and due to the whisperings in my fucking mind, I'm guessing whenever we rest, it gets worse.
Yep, if you stay here too long, you're going to become corrupted just like the rest of these people that are corrupted. So we do trips in and out. We're slowly trying to, one by one, slowly dwindle away the power of this fucker that's running this thing. And then we eventually plan to do an all-out storm on him to get rid of him permanently.
Well, I'm helping, whether you like it or not.
I'm fine with it. I need as many people as I can be throwing around as possible. Because I'm basically strict as hell when it comes to my groups.
Yeah, as Osmond forcibly joins. He was called the Pilgrim Sentinel for a reason. He's not gonna stand idly.
Now, if we get a spare moment, husband, you got to let me spar against you. I'm so curious the way you fight.
Just don't kill him. Vice versa, because I don't know who's stronger right now.
Come on, man. Look at how tall he is.
Height doesn't matter. He is a dead man walking.
Look, I can
Someone
take a
did
lot
kill
of
him.
hit. But I mean, if you can lift a sword that fucking big.
I should mention, wait, how tall is John?
Probably like 5'2" right now.
Okay, so the sword is the size of him. Like, it is the same height as he is. Like, I think it might be a bit taller, just looking at the image. Because if he's 7 foot, that's a 6 foot blade. Like, that is...
God would, like, kind of move his hands, like, comparing his height, and then, like, comparing the sword, like, look at this shit. Look at this shit, man.
I mean, if we're being honest, remember the Tabaxi back in, from the tribe, from the Sapphire clan that we met?
No.
She's supposed to, from my understanding... He stares at you and just goes, you don't remember the chieftain?
Wait, wasn't that like an important person that you sat down and did a flip word? You should remember that. Psyche flicks you in the forehead.
Oh, if
Do
I
you remember now?
Hey, Acrid, can I make this deception roll?
I'm being real, no matter what, even if you did succeed, I don't think he would fucking believe you.
I think you're right. I think you're right.
Yeah, Rio is just...
Like,
Alright,
you can still roll it to try and deceive Psyche.
Yeah.
That's a 1.
Okay.
So Sean would just go, yes, but like really convincingly.
He just looks at you and just goes, what's her name?
Hey, Acrid, history roll?
Yeah, go ahead, give it, bud.
Alright, well then...
Also, what was that deception?
The deception was a 21, and the history was an 8.
Okay, so with Psyche's insight of 12, she just goes, okay. And you said you got a what in history?
8 on history.
Um...
Oh, okay, I scrolled up. I see it as Chief Mika. Could I canonize it as John thinks the name is Chief Zika?
I mean, like, you get to M. You get
Okay,
the
got
M
it.
and not the other letters. Like, you know it's like 4, but you're like, there's an M.
Alright, so...
Chief Muga. Like,
Okay,
it's something so wrong.
Okay, so how John would do this, he would go, Chief me. He would, like, awkwardly enunciate the letters by, like, studying their reactions on their face to see if he's right or not.
I'm gonna be honest here, man. Rio is stone-faced.
You would, as you guys are doing this, Rio, you see out of the corner of his eye, the bunny starting to bounce on each of its feet as it's like moving its shoulders back and forth, as it's seeming to get faster and faster in what it's doing.
Okay.
And it's just there. It just seems bored. It's like, all right, they're talking. I can't talk. Why? Because they don't understand me, fucking cowards.
John would kind of lower himself to the rubble bunny and goes, hello, and just tries to give it a high five.
Ain't no get.
Gotcha, he doesn't remember.
it would so let me roll something.
Mhm.
Okay, so John, how stable is your footing right now?
If I'm just walking normally, it should be the normal amount of stable.
No, when you're giving this guy a high five, when you're giving this little dude a high five. Because it's only like a foot, it's only like 2 feet tall. Like, it's a very small little dude. So you're like bending over to give it a high five, or are you like squatting down?
He would squat down, yeah.
Okay, cool. So like you would feel this little guy give you a high five, and it like really like, you know, is like, yeah, high five. Like it looks happy to give you a high five. Like it makes a little happy like face. There's like an oddly large amount of force behind that high five. Like you realize like, oh, this little bastard has some strength simply because it's made of metal. Like,
Got it.
Like there is some pure fucking weight here. Problem, it seems to be mainly dex focused.
Like
As
that like.
Yeah. No, it's just more of like, John, you kind of lean back a bit. Like it's like, oh fuck, okay. Like, oh, there's some actual like strength there, and I'm saying that more because like you got that barbarian side now, so you're less movable. I naturally have barbarians as being kind of more naturally resistant to knockback, kind of up there with fighters too. Like they don't get knocked back as easily. So it's more like for you, you kind of feel the pressure hit your arm, and like your arm goes back, but the rest of your body doesn't. It's
John,
like, oh, okay.
John would definitely kind of watch as his arm ricochets of the I-55, but he would turn his head back and he'll just snap his arm back, give the Rumble Bunny a thumbs up, and says, "Haha, nice, feel strong."
If it just called you a slur.
I love this little dude because you guys don't know what it's saying. It could be saying anything. It could be calling all of you just nothing but slurs, and you wouldn't know.
We wouldn't know anything.
All you know is it's smiling and it said that. That's all you know.
That's just smiling back. That's probably the right decision. Probably. I don't know.
Yeah, as the Robo Bunny is now following you, John. Mainly because it's bored. It's just like, I follow. I'm just here.
You've befriended a rabbit.
It's
I
the
get a
definition.
sidekick. Let's go.
As,
you can be John Shawnerius.
No. Give it a different damn name.
No.
Ryu
It's
gets to
already
name
John
this one.
Shonnery.
Ryu gets to name this one.
Who?
Name him something good.
Ryu gets to name this one because John named the last thing.
Literally anything over John Shonnery.
Spicy.
Shawnery.
You know what?
John.
Fuck it. Jalapeno.
Oh god.
Oh, that's
Okay.
cute. I like that.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So
Just named him Pepper.
follow. Oh god.
Jalapeno.
Oh man.
Jalapeno.
Well.
Jalapeno.
Oh.
Jalapeno. The one.
Jalapeno is spelled with a J.
Huh?
Jalapeno is spelled with a J.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
You had to pick a name that Acrid did not know how to spell.
Oh,
Man struggles with words in English. Why'd you have to pick a Spanish name?
Because jalapeno.
Yeah, so you would be like, your name's jalapeno, and it just you just see it bounce back and forth and pause a moment as you'd say that. You see like it like sit there and stare a moment, and it just goes bounces side to side. Just goes right back to its like idle bounce.
Yep.
Like, it's the most like, why the fuck does an actual creature have an idle animation? What?
Oh, man.
Like, that kind of seems that's what it's doing. It's just doing an idle animation. Like, it's just standing here.
You like the name Jalapeno?
Hey, yan yan.
Is it like nod yes? After
It
John
just
says
makes
that?
noise. It like bounces, like it's kind of bouncing. So the weird thing is, it's bouncing side to side, so its head moving side to side, but it's also kind of like bouncing up and down, so it's kind of like shaking its head and nodding all at the same time.
Okay, well, you don't seem unhappy, so I'll take it you like it.
Yeah.
So fucking helpful.
It is making a point to answer every time y'all speak to it, but y'all can't understand the little bastard.
John offers another high five.
You get another high five. It seems more happy at giving another high five.
this is my little buddy now. I just decided this.
Yeah, as it impacts its like passive athletics of 17.
Oh,
So it has a +7 to its athletics because
Hey.
robot.
damn.
Problem, it's 2 feet tall and you're about to get RKO'd by a fucking tiny little robot. Momentum, bitch. Come here. As
Robot bunny go burr.
yeah, tiny little robot bunny. As you guys will keep going. As oh, violent type.
Don't mind me.
Hell, absolutely. We love that. Absolute peak content. Moving on.
I know people can't see this, but I found a meme picture of just like the Pokemon trainer, you know, like the battle thing, and like it has the Pokemon trainer pointing towards, you know, like off the screen area where the other trainer would be. And the text chat just says "Go fuck yourself," and I just typed for the meme, real looking at John.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Can I? Random thought. Can I just play patty cake with this robot while we're walking?
How good is your coordination?
How good? Yeah, that's a good question.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna need a. Fuck it, it's just gonna have to roll to see if it can do this.
Okay.
Okay, I know. So it bouncing up and down plays patty cake with you while walking. So it's like bouncing to the right as it's just doing this patty cake while it's in the air.
Let's go.
It's not gonna not do things that it's suggested to do, it seems. So this thing definitely worked for people, probably, if you had to guess. Like, it's sitting there like, alright, I'm supposed to do this.
Oh boy. Alright, so do we find any of these things we're looking for?
Yeah, so here's what would happen. Okay, so you guys would get about a quarter into the town. As there's no perception check to hear this. Y'all would start to hear like a cracking and like the sound of like things getting like crashing through the area, like through an alleyway nearby. As you guys would just hear like all this guttural laughter coming from the alleyway.
Okay.
As you guys would see a few things come flying out of the alleyway.
Okay.
As you guys would see, oh, where the fuck are you? Where do you go? There you go. So there's this guy. There's two people that come flying out of the alleyway.
Alright, so
Like-
these are the twins, probably.
Well, no,
Damn.
actually. You would see this guy come flying out of the alleyway.
Alright, we're looking at a Challen monk. Orange man, very buff. You know,
Orange
Challens are tiger
man,
people.
very.
Orange man, very buff. Challens are tiger people, for those who don't know. This man's like, the thing with Chalons, they can be either more humanish or more tigerish. This guy's probably on the 9 out of 10 tiger scale, if that makes sense. Normally you roll for it when you make a Chalon. So this guy's almost completely tiger. Like, the one thing that separates him from just an actual tiger is the fact that he's standing on 2 feet. But he's got these blue wraps on his left arm, and on his right arm he has those same blue wraps, but it's covered over with a, like, some type of, like, metal, bracer, I guess. And then white pants that really, for anyone else that they're wearing it, it would be baggy, but because of his fur, it doesn't really come off looking that baggy, honestly. That goes near to his hips. He also has some type of, like, bronzish decoration that, like, covers technically where, like, the middle of his pelvis is located. And it has, like, these, like, blue cloth that kind of goes around his hip in the process as well, kind of connected onto it. So I don't really know what specifically that's supposed to be. I'm gonna be completely honest. It's just kind of there for decoration, I guess. It's really bulky, by the way. That's like the size of a stomach. And by the way, 8-pack and bracers on the knees. Similar decoration to what he had on the bracer for his or knee pads, I guess is what you call them. So similar decoration to what he had on the one on the left arm.
Basically,
right arm.
all of his armor is on his legs instead of the rest of his body.
Yep. So he probably kicks the living hell out of people.
Yes, as you would immediately notice that his eyes are purple.
Mm-hmm.
And now also like kind of diagonal across his body. Getting like as you would see, this lady was thrown into him, who's also corrupted.
Okay, so we're looking at what might be a human, probably a human. A little bit more on the pale side, probably didn't go outside that much. Wearing a lot of black. Ginger hair, by the way, very dark red hair. Black eyebrows, pretty slick. Light makeup, earrings on specifically the left ear. And it's just a singular earring. It's like a silver cylinder shape. A black choker with silver spikes, a black necklace with a golden type of like design on it. I don't really know what that shape's supposed to be specifically, but hanging off it is kind of like almost like a dagger, like a blade shape. I don't know. The body type, from what I can understand, they're a little bit more on the slender side. But they have this like black. They have black pants that are a little bit more skin tight, and then a black. Anya, help me out. What type of shirt would this be called? Is that technically a blouse?
It's a corseted shirt.
Thank you. A corseted shirt. The near the chest area is a little bit more open, so it shows more of like inner cleavage. But that's really the best way to put that. They also do have, once again, similar to the Chalon, metallic bracers on both arms instead of just one arm. However, it's not anywhere near as bulky as his. Hers is a lot more like thinner cut, so it's most likely they're probably a lot more dex-based, is my guess, compared to the Chalon. She does actually have a little bit more armor, but also kind of not. She doesn't really have much armor besides those bracers. She has like armor on her shoulders, so she has shoulder pads. And it's similar design to what she has for the bracers, but that's about it. Like, she has some leather straps that kind of go across her waist and her like hips, but that's about it.
Yeah, and then the last two people you would see is well, I don't have an image for one of them, and you'll see why.
Yeah.
As you guys would watch this tiefling get sent through the corner of the wall, as their neck would snap upon contact.
Oh.
Were they corrupted?
Yes, they were.
Alright, so we got a body to bring back.
As you guys would see the guy who just sent these people flying come walking out, as you just see him grab his two mauls on his back, he goes, "I was looking for a fight, damn it!" As he slams his mauls together, as he's just staring at the Chalon and the fucking human. Like, fucking come here.
Okay. Yeah, it's the
I
new
think
race
this
that
is his
Acrid's been
gimmick.
telling me about they've been making. So we're looking at a
Oh.
hog person. These are called, what's it called? Red elk?
Neurokai.
Nirokai. So it is this like pretty massive boar man, no shirt, no human decency for having a shirt on in public. He has this necklace that has like a bunch of just teeth just on it. Big bulky tusks, ginger red hair that kind of goes down his neck. He's got a very burly neck as well, though it's kind of covered by just the beard hair and like the hair that's like kind of scooting down his back as well. Tattoos across his entire chest and arms, but it's a thing of like he has like that normal like skin like boar skin color to him. I don't really know how else to describe that color, but you know what I'm talking about.
Reddish.
You can look it up. Yeah, like that reddish. But those tattoos are like almost like a very dark aqua green. Which is a little hard for me to see, not gonna lie.
It's a bit like a jade color.
Yeah, like a dark jade.
Yeah.
And he has this like, it's that weird thing. It's not really tribal, but he has these like take the normal trousers, these like leather brown trousers. Now on the very top of them, where you normally go to like slip them on, aka the bit that goes around the hips. Take that and make it just have fur on it for some fucking reason. And there is, I can see a belt buckle somewhere within that mirage of fur.
Oh yeah.
Also, last thing that should be mentioned, this guy is heavily built. The Chalan's pretty well built. Like, he's like a toned fit. This guy's just bulky fit, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
He's just muscle.
Yeah.
He is, yeah, it's like, alright, 600 pounds of pure fucking muscle. Oh god.
There's 100 ounce of fat on that pig's body.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure if he eats like a fatty steak, I think the fat just decides to leave its mouth first before getting digested. It doesn't even go in.
Oh, yeah.
The fat's just instantly metabolized.
Essentially, comparing the Chalan with the boar, the best way to put it is that it's a muscle builder versus a body lifter. That's really the best way to put it. Like, there's two different body types with that, and this man's definitely the body lifter.
There's strong. And then there's tank. He's built like a brick wall.
He's got that orc build.
Yeah, as he's really, as he literally openly stated, I came here for a fight. Fucking give it to me, as he's just brutalizing these fucking corrupted people. As y'all can roll initiative if you want, or you can just let him fight these two things.
I mean, I'm not gonna roll initiative, but what I am doing, because I don't want to piss this guy off, but what I'm gonna do at least, I'm gonna pull out a chair, I'm gonna sit down, and I'm gonna start uncorrupting people.
Fucking yes.
Oh boy.
I want to mention Rio's definitely that guy where like he pulls out this like very red velvety like therapist type of chair, sits down in it, and like he puts his like left foot like down like inclined as far out as possible. And he just puts his right leg over it, like kind of crossed onto it essentially. And he's just kind of doing his little hand thing to uncorrupt.
Oh my god.
You just call out to the New York and I'm sorry, what was it again?
Neurokai.
Neurokai. I haven't said it enough. I'll get it down eventually. Neurokai.
Yeah.
You
They've just been introduced, so you're good.
He was like, just make sure to knock them out. Don't kill them. I can fix them.
Oh. Whoops.
Appreciate it.
As he says a whoops, as he just kind of kicks the tiefling corpse as he keeps walking.
Don't worry, we can get that guy revived. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, no, this girl is fucking dead. Like, it is the most, her head is not attached to her shoulders, really.
Oh.
Like, it is every neck bone is broken.
Okay, so she has an injury. Or she's dead. Is she dead?
She's fucking dead. She's
okay,
dead right now.
Yeah, never mind. That's the tiefling, right?
Yeah, the tiefling's fucking dead.
Okay, gotcha. I thought for a second when you said she, because I didn't know what the tiefling's pronouns were, but I knew about I knew the one woman that I saw. So I was like, okay, so that might, okay, gotcha.
No, so I did not give the tiefling an image, because it's the introduction of hi, this is a fucking Neurokai. They don't give a damn.
John,
Fuck
if you
your
want to help
infrastructure. Fuck your buildings.
I mean, honestly, the thing of Dylan, I don't know if you want to help them. You can if you want, but
I mean,
Osmond.
I mean,
I'm
if
just
I
gonna
were
roll
to-
for everybody.
I mean, if I were to help the Shaolin monk and the human being, it would just be to, like, you know, make sure they don't die.
fair.
Okay. I feel like how this would happen. John would just kind of awkwardly take a step forward and say, "Hey, tall one, we're trying to fight the corrupted too. Do you require assistance by any means?"
He like puts his 2 mauls onto his shoulders. He goes, "You can help if you want, just don't get in the way."
Okay, fair enough then. And John will just take out his weapons. The reason why I was asking, because from everything I described, my first thought was, okay, if I, like, interrupt this guy's fight by joining in, is he gonna fucking turn on me? That's what I was originally thinking.
So there is a risk of that, yes, but because he openly said, "Yeah, no, you can join. I don't give a damn.
Yeah,
Just don't get in the way."
yeah, that's an 8 for me in initiative, by the way.
Alright,
Also,
cool.
I guess I went ahead and rolled because I think it makes sense actually now thinking about it because of the whole like, while I'm not participating in the fight, I am uncorrupting.
Yes.
I went ahead and rolled. I got a natural 8. I don't know.
Okay.
Was yours a natural 8, John? Dylan?
I got a dirty 8.
Oh, sad. Well, I got an 11. I'll just go after him anyways, though, because I think that makes more sense to corrupt after the fight, fights,
Yay!
Yeah.
So, got a that, and then you have you got a Psyche, and Psyche's just like, "I'm gonna watch because I don't want to get in the way."
Fair.
Psyche, you see Psyche wander down a random alleyway.
No, Psyche, no. He's gonna look to Psyche and just go, "Psyche,
I
take
help.
the rabbit with you."
Okay, come on, little guy. Nyang, nyang, nyang. The rabbit follows.
I'd rather her have someone with her.
Alright, the person with her. A rabbit named Jalapeno.
Listen, that little thing hits like a fucking truck, from my understanding. If a little high five did that, so.
I really... Does it... Okay, you would see it kind of like look at the fight, look back at like, Psyche, you see it kind of bounce back and forth like, "I want to fight, but I want to go." Okay, it follows Psyche. Like,
Oh, man.
You saw it doing a decision making of like, but violence, but
Okay, so it is a little
Like
sensitive.
orders.
That's good to know.
yeah, it was like, "I want to help." Okay, so we got John.
I love how we were like to the audience. We were like, "Yeah, no, sorry guys. What was it? What was his name? Cryo can't come back. He's too high tech." Meanwhile, we now have a cyber bunny.
There's a reason the bunny's here. It doesn't know why it's here, but there are reasons.
Yeah.
So what's your
bunny.
total, Dylan? Or not Dylan?
8.
Nits, what's your total? Because you got
My
a
total
natural
was an 11.
eight. An 11.
11. I have a +3 in initiative.
Ryu gets a fucking 11. Alright, first up's the Neurokai.
Alright.
As you see him slam his 2 mauls on the ground as he like exhales. As you see him then rush forward. As he runs up to the prone human and prone Shaolin, raises his mauls up. He goes, "You don't need those legs, right?" And just fucking brings them down. As yeah, he just aims for their shins.
Hell yeah.
Your knees.
Is this for the key? Okay, so that's for the Sean. Alright, cool. He's aiming for what is probably the dex-based human and aims for their legs
Oh no.
with his mauls.
Give me your knees, bitch.
Just remember, I have to fix them up.
Okay, so. Oh my god.
I'm glad
Okay.
I'm a cleric.
As you see him essentially slam both of his mauls on this girl's shins. And then as Ryu shouts it, he goes, "Oh, okay." Raises his mauls up and then does like a quick it's like a bouncing strike where like his left maul comes down, strikes, and then the right maul hits the same spot like immediately after.
Yeah.
As he just center masses her in the gut. It's the most
Okay.
it's like, all right, you want me to save her legs? Got it. I won't save her ability to breathe.
It's almost worse.
As all 4 of his attacks will hit. As he has multi-attack.
I mean, we can just knock her out without having to, you know.
He's non-lethal.
Yeah, it's
There
lethal.
is non-lethal here.
We can
Yeah,
knock
let
her
me
out.
non-lethally attack 4 times with my mauls really quick.
Uh-huh.
You gotta love D&D. Like, oh, you don't want to kill them? Yeah, just non-lethal. But you're still hitting them with this insanely lethal weapon. But don't worry about it.
Oh yeah, no. You see, it definitely helps that the race that you're dealing with definitely like deals with non-lethal damage very often. They spare people
Yeah.
all the time.
Oh, yeah. Dude, honestly, the funny thing with D&D is really that game that you can look at and go, anyways, I know I did 257 damage, but can it be non-lethal?
Yeah.
D&D really is that game.
As
thinking that
he
in
does
terms
a
of the
43 bludgeoning damage to the human,
Damn.
Hell yeah.
as all 4 of his maul hits landed.
Alright.
As he took his bonus action and hit the ground. That was what he did at the start. Next up's the Challen.
Alright.
Okay, that's who is currently pinned underneath a human who's getting beaten to death by a giant hog.
I feel like John would probably be kind of next to Osmond. He'll just probably kind of look over at this point and he'll just go, "Hey, you've been fighting for a long time, right? It's so normal to get intimidated by people you fight with other warriors, right?
To an extent.
I'm afraid of him."
There it is.
At least you're honest.
It's just almost like you get at least you're honest from Osmond.
Yes, not to keep it. Always said honesty is the best policy. Usually,
As,
unless you get
the-
arrested.
The Challen will toss
Unless you get
the human
arrested.
off.
Wait,
In that case, you're better off dead.
we
Bro,
here
just
at Lost
nods.
Shipyard do not condone lying to the police.
I want to mention also, it seems that by that statement alone, by the way, I will mention his response to, unless you get arrested, his response, you're better off dead then. Like, it's like, oh, okay, any petty crime, execution. Got it. That's your mindset. Understood.
Yeah. Oh, here comes that train.
As the Challen tosses the human off of him, like, fucking get off. As you would see him as he would hop to his feet. As you would see him, okay. As as he would take 2 like heavy kicks to the side of this boar.
Mhm.
As you see him slam his these shin guards he's wearing, like these knee shin guards, just into the boar's side, and you see this fucking Neurokai just not even flinch. They're like, for most people that would probably move them, but for him he's just like, hi, I'm not moving.
Fair enough.
Yes. I should hit this button.
Maybe.
Yes. As next up, as I will roll the damage on the Neurokai. as the challenge gives him 2 good kicks to the side. But he has to take his bonus action to get the damn fucking human off of him. As he will do 14 bludgeoning to the Neurokai.
Wow.
As actually wait, I need to check something. That reminds me. Oh, great. As you guys would have also seen, as the Neurokai's turn ended, and the child's turn ended, you would see as it goes to the human, you would see her, like, basically cough out blood as she gets up.
Yeah.
As you would see the Neurokai just look over, see it, smile with this look of just pure fucking, like, just like, you're dying.
Remember,
As
don't kill them.
non-lethal.
Non-lethal.
Bashes her skull in.
Gonna non-lethally hit you with my rocket launcher.
D&D really is that game where you could you could do fireball at like level 50. And you could say
True.
non-lethal and not.
Gonna
Nah, it's
non-lethally
lethal.
remove your head from your heart.
For real.
Alright, as the human is bloodied. Unfortunately enough for her.
Yep.
As Nurukai laughs at her. As she takes her turn. As she hops to her feet. You would see her how do you? Oh, okay. Yeah, that doesn't go well. She attempts to So you would see the human attempt to like essentially jump up onto the Neurokai's shoulders to effectively grab his tusks, probably, and pull his whole body to fuck with his ability to fight. Essentially attempting to disorientate. Well, she jumps up onto his shoulders. You see him slam his left maul down, reach up, grab her arm, twist, and then just fling her like a boomerang into a wall.
Jeez.
As rolled competing athletics because she didn't roll well enough just to get it immediately with her acrobatics. So then it became an athletics check because now he had a chance to grab her. She rolled a nat 3.
Ah.
He rolled a nat 20.
Ah.
Ah.
How you feeling, buddy? Yeah, no, she's fucking not doing great.
Oh.
As oh, and I get to add 1 extra damage die because fucking Neurokai buff. She takes 29 bludgeoning from the wall. Which math? I can do it. Yeah. Yeah, she's not looking good. She looking mighty fucked up.
Checks out.
Next up is fucking Ryu.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You said it could go in your spot, I believe? Nick?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so next up is John.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay.
I changed my
cool.
mind. No.
I mean, if you want to take your spot back, I don't mind. I just wanted to make sure.
Honestly, I thought the corrupted were gonna like there would be like a 1 or 2 that might end up going like before you, but we're kind of just at the end bit, so I don't think it matters anymore. But yeah, go ahead.
Fair enough. Okay, I will kick this off by,
Uh-huh.
If
Checking
this
her.
influences you any real quick, Dylan, I'm gonna probably start trying to uncorrupt the tiger first. So if you want to work on the woman,
Okay, my Google Chrome froze for a second, but I did catch that.
Okay.
All right, got it. Cool. First, I'm gonna rage as my bonus action, and
Okay.
next, so I think it's a valid assumption I should not use my Viper Longsword on people we're trying to save from corruption, because I'm effectively poisoning them in the long run. I would like to avoid that. So I'm
That's
gonna
fair.
swap to my Kaboom stick,
Okay.
and for my main action, I'm going to bonk the woman.
Fair enough.
I like-
You have advantage because she is prone and stuck in a wall.
Okay, got it. That is first roll, 14. Second roll, less than 14.
So you got a dirty 14 to hit.
Yes.
That would not hit her. She
Shit.
would. Well, actually, wait. No, that's weird. It's a weird one. She like barely manages to move. Because she does have decent dex, which is why I'm saying no, unfortunately.
Gotcha.
Because
Okay.
from what you're gauging, she's probably either a rogue or something that's dex related. So
Okay.
her main gimmick is dex.
Okay, so here's how I'm gonna canonize this. So
Mhm.
John Sean just kind of runs in, and as he's running, his like golden transformation activates, and he jumps in the air. He has the stick and the shield out, and
Mhm.
then right when he's like going in, he thinks to himself, "Man, she's so pretty. Why do I have to hit such a pretty? Oh shit, I missed."
As she would, as she's like starting to look around as like from being shell shocked by fucking getting sent.
Uh-huh.
You see her like duck her head down, causing you to hit the wall behind her, as you would narrowly miss.
Fuck. All right, fair
As
enough.
her AC is a little bit above 14.
I will end my turn on that note, unfortunately.
That checks. As next up is Osman.
Dang.
As unfortunately as Agnath is also following Psyche simply for the fact of he doesn't trust her
Yeah, no, that's
to
fair.
not get herself killed. You like he looks over and he just like Ryu just feels him like tap him on the shoulder like you got this
Yeah.
type thing.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
it's
he
the
just nods
most-
and like, don't worry, you go.
like Agnath is all for helping, but he's looking at this like y'all are fine. I don't trust her.
Yeah.
As you see Osmond grab his Odachi and move forward. As he would walk over to okay, so that's for the okay. You see him walk over to the Challen. As he would walk the like 30 feet it would take to get there. And he would just take like you would see him essentially swing the flat side of his Odachi into the guy's back.
Hell yeah.
As it's like as he is taking a more actual proper form of non-lethal. He's not trying to kill them yet.
Good.
As oh my god, what the fuck? Okay. As you see Osmond slam his the flat of his blade into the into like the back ribs of the Challen, and then he brings his sword back and then swings down with like the back side of his blade and like slams it right into the like the bend of the knee of the Challen. As you would see him slam that, as he would crack the Challen in the knee, forcing the Challen to actually fall to a knee.
Okay.
As he would knock the Challen prone effectively.
Lovely.
Yeah. As he will also get to do his fucking damage. Correct. As Osmond does, fucking god damn it.
5 million damage.
29 bludgeoning.
pretty close.
Next up is Ryu. Technically,
All
it's supposed to be
right.
John, but
I do my hand thing.
Wibbly wobbly.
Yeah, gonna roll. That's a natural 19 plus 6. That is a 25 on the uncorrupting the challenge.
All right. Ryu could tell basically immediately he's got this guy well underway for uncorruption, as
Nice.
his ability to resist is significantly reduced already, because he already looked a little bit beaten up by the fucking, you know,
Yeah.
getting sent.
Yeah.
So, and also the human looks like she's on death's door. Like, she don't look too good right now.
Yeah, that checks.
Something about eating a wall.
Yeah.
As yeah, is that Ryu's whole thing?
I can't do
John did that?
anything else, so
Sadly.
yeah.
Next up, Neurokai. What do you do, bud? Aw. You see the Neurokai put his other maul into the ground as he just sets them both down, grabs each side of the Chalan's head. As you see him lift the Chalan up a bit and then just slam his skull into the Chalan's.
I don't think this fight's gonna last for very long.
Yeah.
As yeah, he's gonna stun the Chalan. That's his
Heck
whole
yeah.
goal with this headbutt. Like, the stop moving, stop doing anything. As yeah, no, these two are basically just a minor inconvenience. As yeah, the Chalan would fail the con save. Unfortunately enough for him, as he will
Yeah.
become stunned. As the Neurokai would pick up his weapons again. As he would then as he would actually wait, let me yeah, oh okay. As you would see him look over at the human, and you'd see him kind of look around a bit, grab like a bone, it's like a bone dagger effectively from his belt.
Mm-hmm.
And you would just see him go, he would just turn and just go, hate to waste a good throw, and he would just hurl the dagger at her.
Damn.
As, yeah, she's gonna get fucking stabbed. As you just see this dagger impale in her side.
That checks.
As she takes, 8 piercing.
Oh.
And like basically starts to fall to the ground a bit, but she would catch herself barely. As the Neurokai's turn would end, and the Chalan does not get to take his turn because he's stunned.
That checks.
That's the way stunning works. It sucks for them. Human. John would see her look up at him with this look of like, fucking get out of my fucking face. As, she... As, John would see her, essentially, like, push off the wall and essentially slide by him.
Mm-hmm.
As, she would slash him on the side twice with her daggers.
Or will she?
Oh.
What's your AC?
What's your roll?
What's your AC? bud?
What's your roll?
That's not how this works.
I know.
17.
17.
Plus, I'm raging, so if I do end up taking damage, I got resistance. To, I'm assuming slashing or piercing damage.
It's slashing from her daggers.
Yeah.
So you would see one of her daggers like essentially catch the side of your the side of your Konobo,
Arcana barrier.
and the other one you want to try to block it.
Yeah.
Okay. So go
Yeah.
ahead and give me an Arcana check.
Yeah, I'm feeling petty.
Okay. Fuck yeah.
Alright,
Yeah.
fine then, petty bitch.
Yeah, that's me, the petty bitch.
Alright, what you get, bud?
15.
So glad you played a
Yeah, no, you ain't blocking it.
I used my second barrier.
No, it's...
Wait, I got lucky. I want to reroll Arcana.
Okay.
I am so glad you played along with that.
16. I got 2 more charges. I want to use lucky again.
Okay.
Can't you only use 1 per roll?
I don't... I always let lucky, if you want to burn them all on one roll because you feel like that roll is important, you can.
7. I'm using it again.
Oh, brother. Brother.
That's 20.
Oh my god. So, here's what would happen. Here's what
Worth
would
it.
happen.
Worth it.
This poor human. As, dude, Ryu just gets to watch her just fucking get sent again.
Okay.
As, John, as she throw this stab, it's kind of, she has her daggers kind of out in front of her. Ryu would see, like, her first slash just kind of, like, narrowly misses John as, like, his fire's moving. So it kind of whisks by him.
Yeah.
And as this, like, stab, which is, like, so it's, like, the downward slash with her right hand, like, an up, like, a forward cut with her right, or the left,
Yeah.
you would see this, like, shimmering, bursting aura come out from John, as you would see her knife hit it, and then rebound back into her rib cage.
Why?
As, she takes, from her own fucking blade, 8 piercing.
Damn. And 2 extra because of the flaming barriers effect. I rolled a 1d10 just now.
Okay, so 2 extra damage?
Yep.
Okay. She would fall unconscious.
Alright. Gotcha.
Okay, I like to imagine after all of that, John would just kind of blink and he'll say, I didn't even hit her once. What?
As basically died due to the force of the impact from her own weapon and from the barrier, you would see her momentum keep going as she would, like, essentially tumble like an additional 5 feet.
Ah.
As she would just lay there, like, just not unmoving. As you just see the Neurokai look over and just go fucking useless humans.
John just kind of like gives him like a really nervous thumbs up in response.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
As yeah, the Neurokai finds it funny, and also he doesn't seem to like humans, which checks out.
Yeah, I get it.
As next up, after the human, John or Ryu, whoever wants to go.
I'm gonna go ahead and go.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use the other mana slot on the tiger again.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna go and roll that. So we'll continue on with what I did. This is a lower roll. It is a dirty 16.
Okay. So Ryu would actually get to see. He would uncorrupt the guy
Good.
with the second roll.
All right.
As the
lovely.
Challen would, as you would see him, like, his eyes would fade out of the purple, as he would essentially, like, put his left arm down, as he would just look up with his look of, hold on, wait, hold up a minute. As, you see the Neurokai raise his maul and just like, oh, you're no longer fun to fight anymore.
Rio's gonna go get up from his seat, and he's gonna go over to the woman and just. I know this is probably initiative done because
Yes.
other guy's been uncorrupted, but he's going to before he starts trying to uncorrupt her. With my bonus action, quote unquote, spare the dying.
Oh yeah, no. You would see it take effect as she was in death saves.
Yeah.
At
Alright.
-1 health.
Yep. I guess I'll just do the uncorruption thing on her.
Cool.
I imagine it'll be a lot easier with her being at -1, so
Yeah, you just gotta succeed one check.
gotcha.
Sorry. I also have spare the dying. Could I use it on the Challen Tiger just in case?
He's still awake.
He's good.
Yeah, he's not
He's
down.
good.
Spare the
Oh,
dying's meant for
never
someone's in death saves.
Right, gotcha.
Yep. That's a 22, by the way.
Yeah, you would see. Not only does and I will roll something really quick. Oh my god. Okay. You would see as you uncorrupt her, you would see her eyes kind of like open slowly. Like her eyelids would flick like what's the fucking word that I'm looking for?
Flutter?
Yeah, that flutter open. Like she's looking around like, where am I? What happened? Fuck. Ow. I'm in extreme pain. Ow.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna cure wounds on both people.
Yeah, as
I think that makes sense to do that. I'm gonna do one on each. I think that's pretty valid.
yeah.
Alright,
As,
that's 7 on the lady. And
Yeah,
5 on the
she would-
tiger. Oh, I didn't mean to
Cool.
roll that third one. My bad.
Yeah. As she would sit up as you'd see her pull her own dagger out of her side.
Mhm.
And you just hear her just let out a slow breath of agony as she pulls her own dagger out of her side.
Fair.
As she would look up just like, I appreciate the help. Not fuck.
I'm glad to help, despite everything going on. How are you feeling?
Terrible.
That's expected.
It's just
Understand.
the human giving you the most, I feel like, absolute fuck trash.
He's gonna very just lightly look over to the Nirakai and just kind of look to him and just go, quick question. How long have you been in the zone?
Oh, not too long. Oh, what was it?
You see him kind of sit there, like, scratch at his head a bit.
Yeah.
And you see him just, like, he, like, picks up his mauls and, like, slams them both onto his back. He goes,
5 days?
5 days. Alright. You should be fine to keep going with us then. I won't send you
As
back to the safe zone for now.
Safe zone? I'm from the Underdark.
Oh, you're part of the other group that we're working on escorting, I'm guessing? We've been working on escorting people from the Underdark to an area that's protected, that doesn't dwindle down the sanity.
Oh. No, I was just part of the group holding the line to keep them from getting to the Underdark.
Well, luckily for you, we're mainly working on getting them escorted. Shouldn't be long before that's dealt with.
Ugh.
That being
Good.
said, we're on our way to Athelney right now to, uncover people who have basically caved themselves in to protect themselves. We're
Well,
going
I
to try and
guess I can
escort them.
come along.
It'd be appreciated. Your
Yeah,
muscle will
as-
definitely be useful. Ryuzuka.
Darfu.
Good to meet you.
Sean!
as, also you would get Sezel, is the human's name.
Alright. You sizzle,
Tarfu.
get that. Tarfu.
Tarfu.
And he'll look to the child and just go, and your name?
I will grab it for you.
He's working on it.
I feel like it's one of those things where he's having this conversation while he's just using cure wounds on the two of them at the same fucking time. Like,
Oh yeah, no, 100%. It is
Yeah.
the most just like, what the fuck is your like
fine. Ooh. Like, he's looking at the lady as a sort of like, man, I'm giving you 7 health, and I know damn well you ain't getting all of it.
Yeah, yeah. Honestly, what I might end up doing, because I'm probably gonna send these guys back to the safe zone, because they've been uncorrupted. They don't have the sanity to be staying in here. What we can do, I have 2 greater healing potions. I can probably pour one, and they can just like split the health in half. Would that work?
Okay.
So they can just drink half, and the other drinks the other half.
Okay. So they'll split the healing then.
Yeah, 44 plus 4. So let's see. Just because they're gonna have to head on their way back as a duo. Though it might be good to send jalapeno with them. All right, so that's 11. So I guess one gets 5 and one gets 6.
Yeah.
So
The human gets the 6, the Challen would take 5.
Yeah, yeah.
Also, his name is Sanolin.
Gotcha, Sanolin. Gotcha. He would look to them and just go, well, do you know where dude, I don't know why I always keep wanting to call it the old country name, Kibai.
Yeah. Yeah,
Is it still
that's fair.
Kibai?
It's still that's like the former ruler, but yes.
All right. Yeah. He would just look to him and just go, you know Kine Island, located in Kibai's dynasty, or at least that's what it used to be called.
The Sanolin would nod. I was from that area, so yes.
Go there. You
Understood.
too can rest there. It won't dwindle away at your sanity like it's been doing. Hey John.
John?
Yeah?
Do you know where Jalapeno and Psyche went? It might be good to send Jalapeno back with them, since I don't really quite know how to fix that thing, and I'm pretty sure that might be something that the Bandit King can help with.
John Shottery, assemble!
Oh god, here we
Why
go.
are you so far away?
He's hiding from the Norkai.
As Okay,
Alright, I am going to send John Shottery to get Psyche and Jalapeno, or at the very least find
Jalapeno.
out where they are.
Yeah, so I have a question.
Yeah.
What is Ryu and John's passive insight?
13.
Passive insight, let me check, hold on. 15.
Okay. Sounds good. Cool. Just wanted to double check on that one.
Yep.
Ryu would kind of notice Osmond kind of look over towards him as he mentions the Bandit King.
Yeah.
As Osmond looks over like, oh.
You know him?
Yeah.
Is he the one
I
that you
know him.
hate?
Yes.
Oh.
Understood. Don't get near him. I don't like him either, frankly. However, we're keeping everyone that we need right now. If we
He
don't have
looks-
everybody working together, we're gonna have a mess. I have 6 different damn gods I'm working with as well in the process. So,
Yeah,
it's a mess.
Yeah, the Bandit King looks weird.
He's definitely different.
As you guys would find out that the man that Osmond has been hunting for the latter half of probably a fair chunk of his life is none other than Selvig Dawn, the
I'm not-
Bandit King.
I'm not even surprised.
I won't lie, there was a bit of me that was already kind of guessing this, and this just kind of gives me the answer.
Mm-hmm. There was a hint.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was here for that. As you guys would see Jalapeno come hopping back on for their own volition.
Uh-huh.
As you see Jalapeno land and just go.
Is Jalapeno, is everything okay?
It runs away.
I'm running after it.
Alright.
As Jalapeno runs up, probably explained the whole situation, realized y'all didn't know shit, said yeah, and then ran.
Alright, you just look to the edge and go, well, I guess we're following a rabbit. Alright, everybody go this way.
I'll probably cancel John Shottery at this point because there's no probably about to find Psyche.
Yeah, as you guys would run over to
where Psyche and Agnath are.
Wait, does this mean you dismissed him properly for once?
Yes.
Yeah, he doesn't die.
Holy shit, his sanity!
As you guys would see Agnath currently trying to lift like a really heavy beam. And you see Psyche trying, and the way I want to like kind of I want to like paint this picture is like Agnes is sitting there, and then like it's kind of like that cartoon, like Psyche is like teleporting around it, like pulling from different angles, like just trying to lift this damn fucking pillar.
You would, if I may, Ria's gonna kind of start walking up, just ask, why are we messing with a beam exactly?
As you would see as Agnath would go, "'Cause the person's stuck under it."
Yo,
Well, that makes sense.
Sanalin, Tarfu, you two would be good for this.
They would give a nod. As Osmond would also pitch in.
Can I help
Yes.
too?
Anyone with strength can roll.
Yeah.
I
I'd rather
technically have
Sizzle
strength.
not, because they have a horrible injury at this point.
Sazel's just watches. She's just like limping along.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She better not. I will
Hey,
yell at her.
She doesn't have strength. She doesn't have strength.
What?
Gotcha.
Oh, what? Acrid, I made a strength roll. I got a nat 20.
Okay.
And I got a 16.
Okay.
Fair the fuck enough.
As you guys would yeah, so here's what happens. This had a combined 8 like DC that Agnath was not going to be able to meet on his own. With the combined total of, and I don't have to do the math now because the nat 20 is going to really skyrocket the shit. Yeah. But it would take everybody. And John, you would get at the end of it as everyone kind of like starts lifting, as you would just as it keeps getting higher, you would start getting underneath it as you like crouch down like a spring and then just fire off to launch this fucking like beam off this person.
I find it funny that, if I understand correctly, the shortest person compared to these really big strength characters got like the big final push off on his own.
There was a lot of high rolls. So the one that rolled the worst was the Challen, which is fair.
Gotcha.
Osmond got a nat 19, and the Boar got a nat 12. So the Challen got a nat 4. So
Gotcha. I would say like probably in character, as like John springs up, he'll like temporarily turn back golden as that sort of like final burst of effort just suddenly comes out of nowhere as he's the one that launches the beam off.
oh hell yeah. As
I'll move the
you got-
body.
Ryu's just like, hey, you fucking happy-go-lucky pieces of shit. As
Sorry, as John just kind of returns to normal, he'll probably look at his hands and he'll just say, "Holy shit, am I that strong?"
oh boy. As you guys would see, this beam. This is actually one of the people y'all are looking for.
Oh.
Okay.
As y'all found the left one.
Yay.
Let me see. Alright, yeah, we found one of the twins. One of the two. I've already described these people, so I'm not re-describing them again. Fuck you. But, we found the
Totally
one...
valid.
Yeah. We found the one... I gotta... Hold on, let me go back to the picture where we had both of them, so I can actually tell you which one we found, though. We found... What was the main distinct thing about them? Honestly, there's nothing distinct about these people. It's the one without the weird coat sleeve. That's the way to put it.
God, fuck. Okay, fair enough.
There's not really a good way for me to put that. I hate to say it, but it's just true.
Yeah. Yeah, she's unconscious.
All right, spare the dying.
She's not dying, luckily. She just got stuck.
Alright, what's her health look like?
Very low.
I'm medicining.
Oh, great. What's your medicine?
That is a 15.
Okay, so...
Because I don't have any more healing spells on me right now.
So she is not crippled. She is bloodied, though. So
Alright.
she will be alright.
Alright.
Yeah, you guys found one of them.
Yippee!
Yeah.
As you would just hear Tarfuji go, I don't know if you lot will care. I don't know if it pertains to you, group. But I saw a weird glowing thing earlier when I was walking through the city.
What do you mean by glowing?
It was a strange orange shard. I had like a weird lantern nearby.
John, go with
Wait,
him. If I may I grab John?
I like to imagine how John like at first does it. He just kind of like suddenly jumps in the air and starts frantically flailing his arm.
Okay, so I stretch my arms and I grab onto you.
Okay.
He's just gonna look to you and just go, John. Calm. Calm. You don't want to freak out. It's a town. We still have infested monsters here. You go with the Nukai. He can lead you to it. Go get your memories back. The rest of us will keep looking for the missing people.
Okay, Rio, you don't need to roll an insight to know that like John's expression is definitely protesting this idea. Going with the Nukai.
He's the one that knows where it's at.
And here's why he exists.
He just kind of speaks in sort of like. It's like a weird broken combination of common, ignorant, and primordial, but he will nod his head.
Yeah. All right. Cool. I'll bet you can help find another body. How about that, buddy?
Y'all just hear like what is like me, like as it wanders off and just goes into a random house.
He's gonna look at Agnes and just go, Agnes, please go with that thing.
You just see him grab his halberd and walk after like, where are you going?
Oh my god. You just look to, I guess, just Osmond, Saddle and his sizzle and just go, you three stay together. I'll go with Psyche. If we split up, we can find them faster. If they are actually dying, then we need to be fast about this.
Alright.
If anything bad happens, give a signal. Anything.
You just hear Tarfu just look over like, just breaking a building count.
That would do it.
Oh, I got it. Let's go, fire person. Patience was never my virtue. As he starts walking.
It's John, by the way. You walks after him.
Tarfu, let's go. As the fucking boar goes, patience was never my virtue. Let's fucking go.
As they're like walking together, like John's definitely afraid of this guy.
That's honestly fair. He's not tiny. Oh god. Here we go again.
Oh man. Yeah.
I don't write my characters. I just watch them do stupid shit and write up an incident report.
Everyone has that one D&D character.
I
Snob.
also can't think if I have a proper one. Like, yes, I'll have them do dumb stuff, but I normally have reasons for it, normally.
I mean,
Mario.
it's you know my answer to this.
Mario, I think, maybe Mario. Mario normally did have reasons for some stuff that they did, though. It was 50-50 with them. There was some random stuff, but a lot of it did have some reason to it.
Yeah.
I had a kobold.
Oh boy, yeah, the Snob's its
Yeah.
own little story. We got
Snob is his own incident report.
Yeah.
But yeah, as you guys would head on, as we'll follow Tarfu and John for this.
Okay.
So, you got a lot of muscles there. That's nice. It must have taken a while to get them.
Standard practice for my people to train till you're ready to fight.
Oh, really? What is your people, if you don't mind me asking?
And we're Neurokai. And at least on this continent, we live near the Underdark.
Ah. Neat.
Kind of on an offshoot. Above the Underdark, but off the main road. Near the river. But when the whole big fucking explosion shit happened, we just kind of bailed into the Underdark.
Oh yeah, the big explosion shit. I died after a little before that happened. That was weird.
That sounds about right.
As John, as you get walking, you would see the lantern hanging there.
I would definitely start power walking ahead of the
The
fuck, I already
Neurokai.
said his name, the Neurokai.
Yeah,
to get to
Tarfu.
it.
Yeah,
So it
so here's the
kinda-
thing. So what's John's walking speed?
30 feet.
Okay, yeah. So he can tell the Tarfu is like cutting back his walking speed a bit. Like his base speed is 30, but he has the barbarian speed increase, I think.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, because they do get that, I think, at like level 4 or something. Or
Gotcha.
level 5, like I think so. I know they get a speed increase at some point.
Got it. Okay.
So yeah, instead of being 30, he got 40 feet, but he cuts back a little bit, so he's not fucking being an asshole. He just fucking abandons you and just goes, yeah, fuck you. Fuck you. You'll never catch me, bitch.
Got it.
But John, you would walk up and
He
and
would
yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Quick characterization that might be important to mention. As like he would like sort of slow down as he approaches the lantern, and he would definitely take like a very shaky deep breath as he sort of thinks to himself, "Okay, I've lost over 80 years of my memory. I don't know what to expect, but he knows deep down that if he wants to find any clue to try and defeat Risha,
Rashi.
He knows. He just kind of knows deep down he's got to take the plunge, regardless of what
Yes.
happens next.
So he would see the lantern is guiding him to something. As sitting there on a barrel nearby, next to a corpse.
I just put on the happy music right when you made this, like, alright, and Rashi.
Sitting there next to a corpse.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the music.
Dude, like, I want to mention, I had it serious, and as soon as he was like, alright, I just want a characterization, like, made it serious. Like, y'all, we had been goofing the entire time, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna put on some happy music. Put on the happy music. Right as I put it on. Anyways, fuck you and fuck your life. I'm like, okay, well.
See, this is what we call live video editing, everyone. It's the best type of editing. Because you get moments like this where the guy running the music is like, what's going on? What's the tone? What's the tone?
Yeah, the tone gets shifted sometimes so quickly, and then it gets put back to the same spot to where it was. like within like 5 fucking seconds. That's why sometimes I just kick off the fucking music and just leave it.
Just like turn it off.
Yeah.
Let the gods sort them out.
Okay, so what's this about a corpse now?
Yeah, so yeah, the corpse is just kind of there's just a little additive of there's a corpse there.
Okay.
That might be the neural guy's fault. You don't know. It's a dead person. You're not a
Gotcha.
cleric. You don't know how long they've been dead. But there is a shard of like orange and like yellowish metal sitting there. And do you pick it up?
I do.
Okay. So, John, I'm gonna need you to roll me a wisdom save. And you have advantage for this one.
Very well. Just a minute. Okay, first
Yeah,
one's a 15.
Okay.
Second one's a 17.
Alright, so you will succeed, so you'll get a fair bit of decent information from this. This shard of metal that you're looking at, it dawns on you almost immediately what this is.
Okay.
As this piece of metal, this small broken piece of metal, is a shard of your sword that was broken. As this is a piece of the blade that you have found.
Got it.
As you would pick it up, you would get a memory. And this would be kind of like in this moment to give everyone a context of the timeline in which this memory is taking place, because I think that will help people understand. This is about the moment when Ryu as a character was being introduced. Like, this is moments before the nuke goes off. John would see from his own perspective as he busts open some doors, and you would see him point his sword as he, as you would be shouting at the top of your lungs at this, as you would see sitting there, on his throne, would be Rashiata. As John, you would be shouting, "I've come to stop you, you monster."
That makes sense so far.
As you're pointing your greatsword at him. As John would now be getting a bit more get a bit more of what Rashiata looked like. As now succeeding a check, one of the saves, you actually would start getting more information on what he looks like. As the Rashiata you are looking at, he has dark blue hair with these pointy, like dark wood elf ears, and on his head is what looks to be like a skull hat, like probably a wolf fur hat that he made himself.
Okay.
And his eyes are glowing this it's this piercing purple that spears through you at a distance. And as you say this, "I've come to defeat you, you monster, and stop you," John looked into the eyes of this into Rashi as he stood there, and he saw Rashi start to stand up, as basically he was just looking into the eyes of pure malice. There was no John at this. John would be understanding that in this moment, he knows what's about to happen if he doesn't stop Rashi. Because in this room, you can feel this obscene amount of just pulsating eldritch magic flowing into the room, as essentially it's all building up for the explosion to occur. As he would see Rashiata stand up,
as he would just go, "And a wayward elemental plane hero." As he would open his hand, as a Yikola would fly off the wall and into his hand. He was like, "And if you think yourself such a hero, then come and die like one."
Oh, shit.
As Rashi would walk down as John charges him. And it is... There is this... As John's memory would end just before he starts his clash with Rashi. As he would come back to his mind. As he gets the memory of... He got there before Rashi got to set off the nuke.
I think as John's like kind of processing this for a second, his heart would just suddenly drop as he slowly he'll probably say something like this to himself, just like, all of this, I was so close to stopping all of this and I failed. I could have stopped. I was right there. Shit. Fuck, damn it.
So how loud are you saying all of this?
He would probably just be kind of like whispering it awkwardly to himself.
Okay, so...
What the Norikai would probably see if he followed John,
Yeah.
is just John just looks shocked or just crestfallen.
Stunned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Essentially.
As the Nurakai, as John did just feel like a pretty heavy hand hit him on the shoulder.
Okay.
As the Nurakai would grip his shoulder and like probably an attempted lightly shake him.
Okay.
But it really just feels like you get placed inside of a washing machine.
Gotcha.
As he's just like, "You good?" Because as far as he could tell, you picked up that shard that just got shell-shocked. Like, he's not aware of anything that just happened.
He'll just kind of and after the shaking.
Like, it's a very light, like, it's only like 2 or 3 shakes. Like that thing where you shake someone's shoulder to like wake them up. Which for like, it's like, oh, you just slightly jostle their shoulder. Well, for them, like a Neurokai jostling your shoulder, you kind of feel like you're in a washing machine for a moment. Like,
Okay, John will just kind of like put his hand on his hand and just kind of like try to lead it away so he takes it off.
yeah. So
And-
he release you.
And he'll say, not at this moment, no. Look, my story's a little bit long, so, I'll just save you a bit of the trouble there. Just got a rather unpleasant memory suddenly come back to me. Let's put it like that.
I have those quite a lot.
As he would go,
Well, I know that was here. That was the gist of it.
as I want to roll for something.
Okay.
Okay. As John would be looking at the Neurokai, you would see the Neurokai's muscles kind of tense. Like out of nowhere. As his mouth would kind of stop mid-sentence. As the word would cut at the "I get those a lot." As John would then just start hearing just a
You found it. Good job.
Oh, shit.
as John, as you turn around, you would see the shadow of Rashiata standing there.
Oh.
Okay. That cut out for a second.
Why the hell are you here now?
You found it. Good job. Took you long enough. Well, I'll have you know, the rest of your blazed swords all over the place. As well as the pommel, the guard, and the handle.
What the hell would you do that for?
You broke it? Or do you not remember that yet? As John would start to realize that the shadows like has his hand open, as you would start to hear like a low snarling starting to come from Tarfu, as Rashi has cast Hold Person on Tarfu to keep him from doing anything.
John,
like your warlock would let you know that.
John takes a quick look at Tarfu and then back to Ryasha and says, "He has nothing to do with this."
I'm not going to hurt him. Not yet.
What do you want? What are you gaining by telling me this information about my sword?
Entertainment. And he would disappear as the spell on Tarfu would drop. As Tarfu just goes, I hate spellcasters. It's just the barbarian is pissed. Because something about having to roll a wisdom save is a bit...
John, I feel like it's incredibly valid to say he's probably frustrated as all hell.
Oh yeah,
and
he's realizing he's getting toyed with.
And after the shadow disappears, he's just gonna punch the wall as hard as he can and just scream, "Damn it!"
Okay, so 2 things. 1, athletics.
Okay.
Advantage, and also 2, con save.
Okay. Just a minute. This is for the athletics.
Please
Okay.
fail the con
What?
save. That's it. I mean that in a good way, because I know what that con save is for.
Minute.
I just love Nit's going, wait a minute. Wait.
I think
Wait,
you said the
no.
word scream. I was like, ah, God, here we go.
Okay, athletics. That's a dirty 20.
Okay.
And for the
That
con
con save.
save, that's in that one.
Okay. Okay, cool.
Life for the
So,
better.
John, here's what happens. You reel back and you punch like the corner piece of this wall. As it's kind of like this mix of like wood pieces and stone. Like it's mainly a stone building because you're in the mountain kingdom. But they have like wood beams that kind of help support every now and then. You punch like, this corner stone piece and you just shatter it. As your arm just goes through it. As you open your mouth and inhale just to scream in frustration. As you inhale, you're just this cloud of dust is engulfed into your mouth. You're just like fuck. As you're temporarily muted by them so you don't get to scream.
Okay, so
Which is like weirdly a good result.
yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah.
John would just. God, actually, I don't know. I actually had a line prepared, but now that he can't scream,
Yeah, it would be a moment later he could talk.
Okay. So, the Nurukai would just kind of see John's fists sort of shaking as John just kind of. His fists are like clenched, and he'll just say, "Okay, Ryosha. If it's our destiny for our fates to be intertwined, then consider your challenge accepted.
Yup.
You fucking bastard.
Yeah. As
He will turn to the Nurukai and he'll go, "Oh, you're still here? Well,
where else would I fucking go? He more looks at you like, the fuck do you mean? I just led you here. Now we need to go back to the other people, see if they've died.
Yeah, let's do that. Sorry about that other person, by the way. I saw you get held there. That didn't look comfortable.
Yes, and you should mention that.
I genuinely did not know he was gonna appear like that. I promise you.
I'm still guessing you should mention that. He's like, hey, you should inform the others that there's this smoke demon thingy.
Okay. Yeah. Let's find it. Please.
Yeah, as you guys will head back. As how does the search go?
I find him. Manifesting it.
All right. So, Ryu, you walk into bed and you're like, the bitch is here. And you're just, like, it is the
Gonna be
most...
around this corner, right here. Call me.
And as if, on cue, right there, around the corner, standing there.
Hell yeah.
Wait. Okay. So they found each other again, just to
We
be
found
clear.
him. We found him. Yeah.
Oh,
Definitely naturally, yep. Definitely no
Yep.
timeline manipulation occurring there. No.
Definitely not. Definitely not.
Oh.
Is she injured?
No, she is in perfect, flawless condition.
Nah, that's awesome. Cool.
Okay.
Definitely no timeline changes there. Not for sure. Yeah. You just look at her and just go. Come with me.
Okay.
We found your twin. In case you were wondering.
Yay.
That's
Okay.
it. Just a yay.
She
That's
says
your
hooray.
twin.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I figured I said yay because I have to be quiet.
Well, yeah. I mean that's fair. I'm glad you're not screaming.
Yeah, why would I scream? That would get us killed. Why would I say a lot? That would get us killed.
He has flashbacks. You just go. I can agree.
Man.
By the way, your sister, we found her slightly bloodied. There was a beam on her, so keep in mind she's not in the best
Oh.
condition. We found some other people that we also helped out in the process, so we'll probably be sending you and your twin with them to head back to the safe zone, if you know where that's at.
I don't, but I think I can find it.
You know Kine Island, right?
Yes.
Head that way.
Okay. Naya, by the way.
Good to meet you, Naya. Ryuzuka. By the way, head through Heavenir, and then
Oh,
to
you're
get
Ryu.
further in. Yes, that's me.
Okay.
Yeah, if you do this, head through Heavenir. We've already cleared a bunch of monsters out of that area right now, so that'll be the safest place to pass through, and then get to Dalhurst. Dalhurst is one of the beginning, like, edge towns of the safe zone, so once you get into Dalhurst, you'll be safe. But right now we're working out of Kine Island, so.
Okay. She would point at her sister like, that's Yetha.
Good to meet you, Yatha.
She doesn't react because she's unconscious.
Yeah, that's fair. Alright, then
As,
I didn't say that, because I wouldn't say that to an unconscious person.
Just manifests her awakening.
Can I?
Arcana.
Hell yeah. Nat 1, she doesn't wake up.
Wait, did you get a nat one?
Yes.
Alright. Ryu turns as he would start to, as he would feel reality kind of distort around him.
Mm-hmm.
As he sees, like, this crackling manifestation of doom start to appear.
Okay.
As, Ryu, you can, as
Oh boy, hold on. Oh boy. Where is it? Where did it go?
Uh-huh.
Where did it go?
I don't know.
Let me actually roll for something.
Okay.
As you would start to see this like rippling vortex start to open, and then you would see a tinier vortex open.
Okay.
Like tiny little red vortex. You see a blood hand come out and flick the the rippling, crackling, just closes it.
Okay,
As
so
you
you
just
just
hear-
said no.
As you hear Yavina go, as you just see the little finger point at you, go, let's not.
What did I do?
No.
What did I do?
You just see the hand distort away.
I didn't do anything.
Just-
Just real thing, like I didn't do anything. What did I do? I'm just breathing.
That's dangerous.
Oh man. Well, I guess we just gotta wait for the others to come back to Yetha. But he would go and look
Yeah.
at Naya and just kind of go, Naya, as you may know, there's a few other people that you'll be heading back with. You'll know them when they show. There's a Shalan. There's a human
Okay.
that's pretty crippled right now, if I'm going to be frank, because I literally just uncorrupted them. So they were
No.
actively being beaten to a pulp by a boar person. And,
Oh.
right,
Fine.
there's the rabbit. He does like air quotes when he does the rabbit. You just go, their
You
name is
see her, like-
Jalapeno.
You see her right ear like flop. Like it's the most just like, huh?
To put it lightly, I'm pretty sure that rabbit isn't a rabbit. Normally rabbits have, yep, there they are. Hey, jalapeno. Normally rabbits have organs and things like that and muscle tissue. It doesn't have any of that. It's made of metal.
Oh my god, you're adorable.
It also has these little strings that seem to be emitting electricity. Don't know really quite what to call it. I'm going to guess that maybe Zelvic might know what it is, but when you get to Kind Island, make sure to go past the blacksmith area. There's a man known as the Bandit King or Zelvic. He would know how to fix this little guy. I did temporary work, but it won't last forever. So I agree, buddy. Whatever you just said.
He like perks upwards.
High
You
five.
may have just agreed to something.
Alright, cool.
He gives you a high five.
Hell
Imagine
yeah.
having agreed to just murder 1,000 people.
Hey, listen. As long as they deserve it. If it's a noble and they deserve it.
That rather could have just asked you, do you hail Satan?
I mean, honestly, with Rio, who fucking knows?
Yeah, as oh boy, let me see. Is there anything else that occurs?
A smaller but faster version of John Sean appears into reality.
All right, Arcana.
His name is Bonbon. Oh, okay.
Oh dear.
That one.
Oh my god,
Two
hold
that
on.
ones in a row.
Wait.
Oh fuck, I'm okay. Okay. Yavina can't stop this one.
Oh no.
Listen, there's Bonbon. We're about to get gone.
As Ryu is just like, if John Sean was smaller, things
I want-
would be so much easier.
I want to mention, by the
No.
way, I am. He's not trying. I want to mention, he's gonna these that once. He's not trying this stuff. This is just him just passively living. This is just
Yeah.
him just being his person.
Yeah, I know that checks.
Yeah.
No, but you're manifesting shit into reality.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's not on purpose.
You don't know that.
I do know that.
Are you sure?
Yes.
All right,
It
as
really seems purposeful at points.
It's
Yes,
not.
as you would see this crackling vortex, as you would hear the most unholy clattering, as something falls through, like appears,
Mhm.
as you see it just appear in this massive rubble, as you just hear this like ungodly clattering of pots and pans and all sorts of shit that's clattering together. As you see this little thing in the dark get up, and you see its two glowing beady eyes stare at you from the dark.
Okay.
As you see it reach up, and you just hear just a Soupe.
What? This fucker. Golem, this soup is back, baby.
Oh fuck yeah! I love
Why
this
did you
guy.
have to bring them into existence?
So I've run into this guy before. This is Golem this. It is a golem made out of a giant pot with a lid over it. He carries a ladle as a weapon. He doesn't have arms, but he has hands, which is made of oven mitts, and his feet/legs are buckets of soup. Oh, and he wears a napkin as his quote-unquote clothes around his body.
Yep.
Why would you summon into existence the loudest fucker that has ever been created?
Wasn't trying to.
If I could suggest something, John maybe haven't made it back around this time period.
John like started to get close, and he just hears this unholy clattering of pots and pans, and he's just like, "What the fuck happened?" Walks around the corner, just hears, "Ship."
I think how it canonizing it. I think John would have go, "Oh, there you are, bro. Oh, what the blazes?" He would just like cartoonishly. Oh god, I can't fucking turn it.
Man, that's why you don't need to be
There we
moving
go.
your chair so much.
He would just like cartoonishly jump backwards as he sees
Oh, yeah,
the
100%.
golem.
Yeah.
And
You would
there's
just-
this
Yeah.
this little guy is only standing at a whopping like, I think he's only like 3 feet tall.
Hell
He's
yeah.
not big.
Yeah. I feel like Rio wouldn't bat an eye much because at this point he's used to this bullshit. But he would just kind of look at Golem the soup, look back to John, give like a little hands up like, hey, and look back at Golem the soup.
He would stand there holding out a ladle of soup. It is still steaming.
Looks
How?
like good. Yeah?
You have no idea.
He just looks at him and just goes, looks like good soup, buddy.
Soup? There's
Hey.
you want soup? Like it's almost like he's offering you soup.
He looks at-
What do you do?
He looks at John and just goes, hey, John. You hungry?
Hello.
Come grab some
John
soup.
thinks, John thinks back to his memories. Not right now, if that's okay. I'm
You
feeling
sure?
it.
This'll cheer you up.
Uh,
It's soup. You love soup.
I need to talk to you about something. Actually, it's rather quite important. It's
All right.
related.
Well, gotcha. Well, let me handle this little guy here real quick.
Okay.
Sure, I'll have it. Hold on. He just fucking pops out a little like glass. And just goes, pour it in here. I'll take some with me. How about that,
You
buddy?
see him like pour the ladle, and you see this soup, this
Mhm.
brown substance
Huh.
come out.
He would just like to go on this soup and just go, hey, buddy, got a question for you. How'd you feel about helping around? See, we have an area where people are starting to run low on rations. You know, farms are kind of being written down. They could use your help when it comes to food.
Okay.
Just go. You see that group right over there?
Okay.
They're going to be heading over to that area called Kine Island. If you want to go with them, those people could use all the help. There's a man named Darius who wears a black top hat, wears all black. He's very busy, but if you approach him and let him know that you want to help feed the hungry, he'll point you in the right direction.
Oh.
Sorry, Darius.
Nice. As
Does Golem to Soup understand any of that?
he said all you heard him respond was like, oh. Like he like
So the answer is on this question is maybe.
Results unclear.
Yeah. Alright.
He's waiting, by the way.
For what bet?
You eat the soup.
Yeah, I'll eat the soup.
You drink the soup. All right, cool. Con save.
Alright, cool. Alright, that is a. Hold on, wait. What's my con? I was looking at the music.
It's concerning that you
dirty
have to
20.
roll a con save for soup.
Okay, cool.
Ha.
Well, Golem dish soup
Is steaming.
has many effects. So you're gonna get one of the better ones.
Okay.
So for the next 7 days,
Mm-hmm.
your constitution goes up by 2.
Ooh.
Alright. Gotcha.
And that would bypass any, like, if you were at 20, you would just go to 22. So
Gotcha.
yeah, it doesn't care what you're at. It just adds 2. As yeah, you would get Golem Dish Soup's con buff from his soup.
Heck yes, I've typed in my notes. Soup days 7.
Yes.
John
As,
would,
um,
oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good.
John would kind of decide as the sort of probably like the moment has ended kind of moment. Just kind of walk in
Yeah.
and talk.
Yeah.
And he'll say to Ryu, I saw Ryasha again.
You saw him again?
He appeared after my memory came back to me. He'll take out the orange shard to show Ryu.
Hmm.
I really need your help.
Alright.
So I've learned that I used to own a great sword. I'm assuming it must be pretty strong because it got its parts all around this place. I mean, not here, but like all around this whole island.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any way when we get back and if everyone else is there, you could get them to keep an eye out for it? Any shards or parts like the handle, the pommels, things like that?
Yeah, we can, when we get back, I can debrief all the groups and let them know to keep an eye out for that. We can also put out a little thing near the wanted posters or the missing posters and kind of let people know, hey, like, this is something to keep an eye out for as well while you're in the zone.
That would be very helpful, thank you.
No problem. Also, since we have some people going by coast, aka the Forge Pirates, I'll send a letter out to them and let them know as well, because, I mean, if one of them's in a port city, they're the most likely to see it.
Ooh, okay. That sounds promising.
I also don't know, considering the bastard we're dealing with, there's always a shot that man just throws it in the fucking ocean, and let's be honest, pirates are more likely to notice a blade in the ocean rather than us.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you're right.
Yes.
I don't know if like Ryu would notice this, but like I'd like to think it might be sort of apparent that John is not talking about his memory or anything that's happened in it, only the
Yep.
Ryusha part that happened after, and he'll just kind of like cough awkwardly and say, "So, any luck with the missing peoples?"
Well, we got both of them. They're going to be heading back to the safe area with the injured people. The brutally murdered, injured people.
Oh, well,
I love wild.
well, at least they're still alive, somewhat.
Yes.
So,
Well, I know while they're injured, they should be fine heading back to the safe zone because they have quite the group. Between a golem and the mixture of people we have here, it should be fine.
Okay, is there anything else we need to do around here?
Not that I know of. Besides that, we need to start making our way to Athony, because the more time we waste, the more likely people are to start dying in that place.
Yes, so
yeah,
let's go ahead and get going, please. I'd like to get out of this town for a bit.
It'd be for the better. Alright, Jalapeno, make sure you head with them, alright, buddy? Yeah. You're gonna head with them. I'll see you later. Don't worry, we'll run back into each other.
It'll be okay, Jalapeno. And he'll go over and give it a high five.
gives you a high five. You would see it looks incredibly annoyed.
Oh,
Like you would see tiny little servos in its ears, kind of fold the ears to the side. As it's like, oh, I have to go away from y'all? The hell?
you just look at Jalapeno and just go, oh,
You-
by the way, little buddy. Look for a man, very, very long brown beard. Brown hair, normally in a bun. A lot of metal bits on his body. Name is Zelvic. Let him know. He'll know what to do.
And don't worry, we'll be back soon enough.
He does say something. Well, the jalapeno says something to y'all. It might have just literally been y'all better be. Like,
Fair enough.
as a jalapeno and co, as jalapeno leads the charge.
Of course.
What I'm assuming. So.
Golem this ship walks alongside jalapeno as the loud as fuck hot shit fuck walks away, and they are over 300 feet away before you stop hearing him.
He's gonna be one of those people we just keep in the safe zone, but we just use him for the buff type of thing. He's definitely an emergency character. He's not a everyday squadron character.
Golem this soup, do you want experience? Golem this soup will supply.
Yeah. I'd rather him be in the safe zone. We leave him like in the zone, just wandering aimlessly, because that man gets corrupted. I'm sorry, I don't want to fight pots. I don't feel like dealing with that.
You ever been bashed by a frying pan at Mach 2?
Man,
I
I
feel like
swear.
you're so fucking loud.
Yeah. Dude, it would be our luck somehow Golem the Soup would become a bigger threat than the fucking Argonian pillar we have to deal with.
He might be. Just because of the amount of
Oh
ads
god,
he was
dang it,
summoned in a
nosebleed, hang
fight.
on.
Huh? What's up?
I think he said nosebleed.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I guess we'll pause.
One.
We're back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As
Mhm.
you guys send Golem to Soupe and go out.
Yes.
On their way.
They may. They can go.
To Golem this ship.
Get on this shit.
It's fucking the embodiment of fuck you energy. Golem this soup.
Now we're just 2 days away from Athene too, which is a good thing. We're not too far away.
Hell yeah. As you guys would get through the first day of travel, you guys would see a crimson vortex open. As Noki would come back.
All right. I am going to look her in the fucking eye.
She looks you back in the eye.
I stretch my arms over to her and put my hand on her shoulders.
Hi,
John-
Rio.
And
John
he
would just give.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, please. Finish.
Okay, you're just gonna go. You fully recovered, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your noggin is working. You're nowhere near corrupt. You took the time to relax your mental state, right?
Mm-hmm.
Understand, if you're lying to me, I will talk to Yavino about this.
I have Venus help. I'm fine.
Okay.
She
Double
does a tiny little tongue stick out as the like
John would just
I'm
do,
fine.
John would then at this point
Yeah,
just
that's
do like the most.
Anya could describe it better than me.
Just a tiny little tongue blip.
Gotcha,
John at
gotcha.
this point would just do like the most cheerful, exaggerated wave that says, "Hello, Nuki. Good to see that you're well again."
Hello. I'm back. Oh, you're
Yes,
different.
you are.
She looks at the fucking boar that is walking with y'all. With the most oh, you're different.
Yeah, you just look to. Oh yeah,
Don't get any ideas, Gnocchi.
Yeah. You just look to Noki and just go right. Noki, this is Tarfu. Tarfu, this is Noki. Darfu, I don't know enough about your race, but you might be interested in her goddess. For certain reasons, you know, blood and all that.
Oh, you follow Yavina.
Yes, she does. Also, this is
Yeah.
Osmond.
Oh, hi, I didn't see you.
Osmond, this is Noki.
Noki looks at Oz and goes, I missed you, sorry, hi.
Ah, yes, the 7'2" person. I missed you. Huh?
Yeah, you didn't look interesting, so you didn't catch my eye, is basically what she just said.
Yeah.
She basically just called him boring.
Which is fucking crazy, cause that is some fucking crazy armor he has on. Like, let's be real, man.
Oh yeah, no, it is the most like, on like base look at, you're like, I mean, it's just a dude. We also really haven't seen him really fight yet.
Yeah, that's fair, that's fair.
Sorry, go ahead. Actually.
Go ahead. You said
No, you
dude.
go ahead. No.
Okay.
Okay, hey
Yes,
guys, so welcome back to the Sanity Campaign. Welcome to episode 18. I'm your host, Nitsify.
Bitch.
Huh?
Bitch.
Well, we're starting the
Bitch.
video.
No.
We're starting the video.
Bitch.
What? Okay.
Nuts.
No.
I'm trying out.
Bitch.
No.
Trying out, man.
No.
Okay.
We don't do
Hopeless.
bits like that here.
What the hell?
As Noki in her infinite brain,
Mhm.
very smart. Says, I'm here to help. Also, I have a little message for you. And she just pokes Ryu in the nose.
Yeah, I had a feeling. What's the message from Yavina?
A good favorite of hers coming. Rapidly.
Now?
Yep.
Why now?
Help.
Alright, well. Alright.
He'll be here soon. I don't know when. He's traveling from Otherworld.
Alright, I will keep that in mind. At least I know that his sanity will be intact if that's the case. Unless there's multiple worlds that are already having this problem as well.
From what I understand, he's immune for reasons.
Is he a demon?
Reasons.
No.
Aberration.
I don't know. She blood.
Alright, well.
I never met him. All I heard is that he's interesting. Also, apparently, he's got the title of doctor.
Doctor.
Yeah.
Just doctor.
I mean,
No-
I don't know his name. I just know that his name starts with doctor.
That's not. He is not like over his shoulders, by the way. Yeah.
I
just
know.
takes this like deep breath and just goes, Nico, doctor's not a part of the name.
It's Noki.
Sorry.
Tiny tongue blep. She just stares at you with this like, there's no fucking thoughts. She's just like, there you go. That's part of his name. Names start with doctor.
Oh man. Here's the and just go, well, I'll thank you, Vina, when we're back in the safe area. I don't think I can contact her out here.
No.
Are you disagreeing or are you agree? I don't.
Yeah.
He is going. And just goes, let's get moving.
Okay. Can you let go of his shoulders?
I'll think about it. Alright, can you be left off of a leash? Are you good?
I don't know, can
I. I'm gonna try and give you a bit of a doubt and say yes.
I? Her response, no hesitation.
Can you
Alright.
be left off of a leash? Is she a dog?
No, listen, he looks at her the same way he looks at Psyche, which is, where's the brain at?
While like
Brain doesn't
Ryu-
exist.
Exactly, that's the problem. Sorry,
pull
Dylan.
up her sheet.
You're good. As Ryu like is focusing on that, he will actually kind of mosey on over to Tarfu, who I'd imagine no one is standing next to him if I had to.
Oh,
guess.
Osmond
I mean-
might, maybe.
Osmond's not far, but also like he and Osmond kind of walk in the back.
Gotcha.
So
He
yeah.
would definitely whisper something to Tarfu. It says, Tofu, right?
Tarfu, but yeah.
Look, I know we don't know each other nearly at all, but you saw my reaction to getting my memories back. Can you keep that under wraps for the time being, please?
Okay.
Cool, thank you. It's just that I'm pretty sure that four-armed fellow over there will. You know what? You probably don't care. Thank you. And he'll just kind of walk away.
Slow blink. He'd be like, okay. So yeah, as Nucky comes back, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, but
unfortunately.
fortunately. It's a weird, like, I gotta deal with yet another brainless person. But on the plus side, we do need people for Athlone, so.
Also, Ryu would realize that it's the most you look at her, like, she's probably not stupid. It's just,
She has to take the time
Bard.
to actually think.
yeah, it's just Bard.
Fair enough.
High intelligence, low wisdom.
Oh yeah, her wisdom and intelligence are the same, unironically.
And what the fuck is her excuse?
She don't think.
Gotcha, so she pulls a Cassie where she has intel, she just doesn't use it.
Yep,
Head empty, no
Understood.
thoughts. Got it.
Gotcha, yep.
yep. She interacts with Yavina daily.
Yeah,
She don't
that,
need to use her brain very much.
That corrupts the brain a bit, let's be real.
I mean, also, she's like a Crimson Kitsune, so she's like a Blood Kitsune. So she probably died at some point, and Yavina just went, no,
Lovely.
and just brought her back. Which is also probably why Yavina might not have been able to cut her blood magic, because if she did, it might have killed her.
That's fair. That's fair, yeah.
It's the most like, why didn't you cut her magic? I couldn't. Why? That would kill her. Oh.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, as Noki just smiles, does a little tongue blap, and just walks alongside everybody else.
Heck yeah. I'm gonna
Just,
yeah.
uh-huh.
I'm gonna lean into John real quick and just let him know, like, John, you heard
Hi.
about the favorite coming on over from a different world?
Are you
From
asking if
Yavina.
it's one of my siblings?
Not quite, because it's from Yavina. I doubt they'd be coming from the Lantern Keeper if that's the case.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I'm giving you a heads up. If anything starts going south and that person starts getting hurt, we need to get them out pronto.
Oh,
Let's keep in mind we
understood.
still gotta keep God's relations in contact intact. I'll make that my main priority, but just understand that if things get really messy, I might call on you if that happens.
I got you, my full-armed comrades.
Understood. I'm gonna let Agnes know and Psyche know as well. I'm not really worried about it too much. If they're coming from another world and she's sending it as a favorite, they'll probably be strong, but... Well, I don't know what the fuck we're going to find in Athlone, to be quite frank.
Gotcha. I'm assuming around at this point, the group is just kind of walking.
Noki's
John will-
humming
Yeah.
violently.
John,
violent humming.
Definitely approaches Osmond, kind of from the side, and he says, So, any chance a fellow sword fighter could ask you a sword-related question?
Possibly.
So, have you ever lost a lot of battles? Or do you mostly win yours?
That's not a question he would have been asked a lot.
That's an interesting way to start a conversation.
You would see, it, like, he unironically kind of pauses a moment as you guys are walking. Like, he kind of walks in silence as he's thinking. It's not like he's annoyed, it's more he's just like, what have I lost? As he would just kind of go, he's like, I lost a lot when I was starting.
And when I was newer to fighting and I hadn't perfected my style of combat, I'd lost quite frequently and nearly died quite a lot.
Ah.
The Bandit King, as you know him, his people were a great trouble where I was from. Ransacking villages, burning anything they could, at least when I was growing up.
Oh,
So, I took it upon myself to stop them. However, I started that when I was a bit too young, so they torched my village.
Oh. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yes. It
Um,
happens to many people, so...
Follow-up question. Have you ever, I don't know, lost like a really high-stakes battle? And you had to, deal with the consequence. I'm asking for a friend of mine, also a sword fighter.
You can also tell, Osmond doesn't know you well enough to know, anything about this shit, so he's just like, yes, it's bound to happen occasionally. You can't win every fight. Only a fool believes they're immortal.
That makes sense. Yes, I will, tell my friend that later. Yes, when we see them in the safe zone. Deception roll.
Yeah, deception. Because honestly, at that point, he's like, that's a lot of tone change.
Yeah, just for John is kind of keeping his memory to himself, but he is a little curious.
Yeah.
Just how to just sort of. I mean, he's trying to think of ways to just process it. He doesn't really want to tell anyone, because, telling someone that, hey, you were close to stopping the apocalypse of the world.
You didn't.
Yeah, that's not gonna. I don't know. He doesn't know how that's gonna be responded or how that will be responded. That kind of thing.
Yeah.
All right.
What's your deception?
Dirty 17.
Okay. Osmond's not putting a ton of effort into that insight, I won't lie. From what it seems like, he just kind of gives you a slow nod as fair enough.
It's like, as you would just hear him go, he's like, I've lost one battle that I put a lot of personal weight into. I lost it quite severely. One of the few times I actually found the Bandit King. I underestimated him, and I quickly discovered he was far stronger than any of the rumors gave him credit. He wasn't called the Bandit King for nothing. He earned that title by force. So, yeah, you would learn that, basically from that Osmond did fight Zelvik at one point, and Osmond lost. So...
Josh just kind of looks at him a little wide-eyed and just says, Are we meant to be siblings or something? That's eerily similar to what happened with me, except I didn't meet the Sevnik fellow at the time.
Yeah. Oh boy. So what was that? Sorry, that kind of got lost in translation.
It's okay. John just kind of looks at him wide-eyed and says, Are we meant to be brothers or something? It's just that your story is eerily similar to mine. Without the Sevnik part on my end.
I thought you were asking for a friend.
John suddenly speeds up his walking.
Osmond will not chase you. He's not the type to do that.
But the wait is Rum and Harbor.
Oh yeah, no. You know what? No, hold on. Okay, the witch temporarily appeared. No.
We can make that canon. We can make that canon right here, right now, if you want.
Didn't do that.
I can grab her character sheet.
I just, for a moment,
Ryu sees like a portal starting to open, and he just hears the whisper, "I desire knowledge," and then it shuts. He's just like, huh?
Dude, I like to imagine like it's like that opens and you can just see like some shit going on the ship, like in the background. Like, God, dude.
Like, just Ryu suffers in knowledge.
Just him like, what the fuck was that?
Why? Why? At some point, that might become a thing. It might. But for this one, not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. Nah, that's funny to me.
Oh, man.
For a moment, right, Ryu hears the damned from the Roman harbor. It's just the crew arguing as they're like, well, we should port here, no here. I need knowledge, you fucks.
Just I'm like, who the fuck are you talking to?
You can't tell who the crew is talking to anyone. It doesn't make sense.
Pike just looks over, blinking.
He's just in a chair. He's just looking into the portal like, what the fuck have you opened?
Pike would. He would just be like, everyone's arguing, we should go here, but here. He's like, I'm the leader. And I say we wait here.
Yeah.
I was put in charge of you idiots. Because I won't get us killed. Oh boy. But yeah, the next day, you would hear Noki go, oh, I think he's coming.
Now?
What?
Probably.
You said that yesterday.
Yeah.
So is he gonna be here today?
You would see a rippling vortex start opening. Yeah, right there.
Oh, that makes sense.
Thanks, Noki.
Just her be like, I think he's coming. Huh? Portal rips open.
Oh, man.
As you guys would see quite a figure step through. As you would see, and fucking Discord, don't betray me.
Discord.
Oh, that looks cool.
We see a guy with what seems to be a robotic head.
It looks to be a mask.
Okay, a robotic mask with like more like cycloptic in the fact of like, rather than having like two red eyes, it's like one big red eye in the middle of the mask. And then like a black top hat, black jacket, like trench coat-esque with like the collar popped essentially. And I can see that there's lightly a black undershirt underneath it, probably like a dress shirt. He does have some golden accessories, essentially, on like the bit of the undershirt I can see there. And also near the wrist area too, which I think are called handcuffs, if I remember correctly. But yeah. Pretty lanky guy. Not really built, but just lanky.
Yeah, as he is also walking with, he has a cane that he's using.
Okay.
As he would walk out, as you would see him step out, as he would look around, as the kind of the rippling like magic behind him is kind of symbol, like kind of is how the portal was that he stepped through.
Mm-hmm.
And you would just start to see it ripple and like kind of almost like ripples from a like if you throw a big rock into like a pool of water.
Yeah.
Like ripples like that kind of like fold away as the vortex would close up.
Hell yeah.
As you would see this guy, he would give like a very, like he would tip his, like he would reach up with his free hand, grab his hat, as he would give a bow as he tips his hat to y'all. As you would hear him, as you would hear a very distorted sounding voice speak. As it sounds like the mask is like distorting his voice.
Okay.
Relatable.
As he would just, as you Dr. Stravelin Mist, at your service.
Good to
As
meet
he would
you.
put his hat back on.
John
Where's
would
Yuka?
do. John would just do another big, exaggerated, goofy wave that says, "Hello, Sean."
Hell yeah.
As you just hear Nelson go, "Yeah, doctor. I was right."
Well, no, you got the doctor bit right. I'll give you that. He looks at her, and you can see that he forgot her name again. Noki.
Yay.
Sorry. It's been a day. You just go,
No.
yeah. You looked at Dr. Strelvin and just go, Dr. Mist, do you know what's going on in the world? Have they already debriefed you on all that?
I am aware of the things that are occurring.
That's good. Do you know where we're heading?
Yes.
Okay.
To clear a mind.
Yep, that's correct.
And I'm here to help deal with what monsters reside.
I appreciate it. Just if anything starts to happen and you start to get low health, get out of here.
But
Last
of
thing-
course.
Last thing I need is you dying.
Oh, your outfit looks so cool. Oh man, is this what all doctors wear?
No.
Oh, John
Yeah.
looks disappointed.
In fact, most normally don't. He's dressed more like a nobleman or a performer, if I'm being honest.
Wisdom looks so cool though.
It's a good
the
outfit.
God I follow. It is more customary to dress like that of a performer.
This is true. Yuvina would be into that.
As is the most like, listen, as much as I would dress like a doctor, I'm not permitted to.
Yeah.
As well, at least you know he can't get blood on his clothing.
True.
So,
See, meanwhile,
As-
I have to watch mine out every time.
as Dr. Stribble, he was like, well, lead the way.
Will do.
As he would fall in line kind of in the middle area.
Aye.
As you guys aren't sure what he is, but he does, as he's been told the hey, don't die, please. He's like, well, I guess I can't lead, and I can't be in the back, so I guess I go in the middle.
Yep. Fair enough.
Logic would dictate the safest area, the middle.
Yep.
As yeah, let me see. Does anything happen this day? All right. So yeah, so here's what would happen, and this is where we are going to kind of start to end off. Last little thing you'll see is you guys would enter Athlone.
Uh-huh.
As you guys would start to enter this, what you can pretty quickly tell is a mining town.
Really quick, I'm sorry to interrupt, but do we need to make wisdom checks?
Right, yeah, wisdom saves for like the last 4 days.
Oh, I thought it was just 2. Gotcha.
Because I forgot the first 2.
Gotcha.
That me
Alright.
fucking
You
up.
mean the first two to Hivenir?
From Hivenir.
Oh, from Hivenir. I was gonna say we did the ones to Hivenir. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. 1 minute. I'll just
Nice.
roll 20 for
Yeah,
convenience.
I'll let you roll all of yours first, because otherwise things start colliding again.
Just to be clear, you said 4?
4 checks, yes. So for you, you have to roll 8 times.
Just a minute.
Apologies.
Okay, I got some good rolls. 17, 16, 14, and 19.
Cool, you're fine.
Yay.
Mine was a 16. Then a... Oh, actually, hold on. Wait, I gotta add on. It was wisdom save, so... Actually, it was a dirty 21, sorry. It's a dirty 21, then a dirty 16. Then a dirty 25.
Okay.
And then a dirty 22.
Yeah, you're fine.
Alright.
Yeah, y'all are fine. As you guys would be entering, the city, you guys would see a creature that y'all have never seen before here.
Ah?
As you guys would see this large, hulking creature, like, start to move.
Uh-huh.
As you guys would see this fucking thing. As this thing takes to the skies as you guys would get into the near the city. As it starts flying.
I really don't know what I can, like, relate this to really describe this thing body-wise. It's got... It's got a weird body size. I'm really trying to figure out what I can relate this to even start describing it. I'm gonna be honest.
I mean,
It's
I
like
guess...
taking... Oh?
Oh, sorry. I was gonna suggest. I mean, in a way, it kind of looks like a fucked up wolf, but there's like so many teeth and like tendrils kind of coming off it, like a lot of horns, a lot of red eyes.
I was gonna say yes and no, because like it's kind of got it, but that head really does not scream wolf.
Yeah, I mean I mean it's more like a horse's, like a weird horse.
Not,
like that.
I don't know about horse.
Like a shark-like head.
Yeah,
Better,
I can see a shark. Yeah. So it's got this like it's kind of like that. Also, the perspective's making it kind of fucked as you describe this thing, but it looks like the chest is a little bit bulkier than the stomach area by the looks of it. But it's got like a decently sized like body. And then it has a shark-like head with like multiple eyes. Its jaw is kind of also opens up in a similar way from what I can tell to that of like a shark. A lot of small random teeth kind of poking out from its mouth, even up to like the very edge of it. It has spikes going up on its back, meaning that it is a predator. It's not predator, that is prey. So something eats this thing probably.
Probably void salamanders, if
yeah,
you had to guess.
Yeah, probably. But it's got a bunch of white spikes up on its like back, and even some like on its chest area, which is technically on the like underneath it, essentially speaking. But it's got this like dark purple void skin. It's like it's purple, almost blackish skin essentially, with like these red like eyes, kind of just on like in every orifice of the body. We're talking like arms, shoulders, the head, obviously. It has a very spiny, bony-like tail, and it's pretty long, from what I can tell. It's like maybe the same length, maybe longer than the actual body's length. Also, you said that it took to the skies, because it has like pretty meaty legs, including the front. The front legs are actually bulkier, including at the beginning bit of it, where the shoulder technically would be. That bit is way bulkier than like the back legs, weirdly enough. It almost has like frog leg like. It almost has not frog leg. It almost has like frog like hands almost. Because the way the fingers are kind of positioned weirdly enough. Not the fingers though. The fingers are more like humanish. I don't see wings though.
Yeah, it doesn't have wings. It's just floating. It's hovering.
Okay. Cool.
I could do that. Yeah.
Yeah, it can. As its tail is kind of moving like side to side as it takes to the sky.
So it either always has a version of levitation, or it literally just has a zero gravity field, meaning that getting near it might cause us problems. Lovely.
Yes, as that is where we'll end off, as that thing is gigantic as it takes off, as it is about 20 feet long.
Understood.
Okay, great.
Just
I gotta
for
go
the body.
use the bathroom. Bye.
I love we didn't get it finished. Alright, well, I'll see you guys in the next episode. You can find us on The Lost Harbor, on Spotify, and The Lost Shipyard up on YouTube if you want to find this campaign specifically. We also have another campaign, the Rum and Harbor campaign. You can find that up on The Lost Harbor Tavern up on YouTube. If you type in just Lost Harbor, I've realized that sometimes it doesn't show up because there's a bunch of really random shit that now starts showing up because YouTube's algorithm changed it and basically buried us. But if you type in Lost Harbor Tavern, you'll be able to find us. So yeah. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Have a good night. Bye-bye.
Bye.